As we turn on our YouTube, we're on YouTube. Just go to youtube.com and search 98.5 The Sports. Boom. You'll see us right there. But no more interruptions. We had the Revs the other night. But besides that, it's me and Skaz the rest of the way. I'll be joined by Keagan Stiefel later on in the show tonight. He's part of the show on Nesson. I was on today at 4 o'clock reacting to the Patriots schedule and the Red Sox and what to do with them. And wow, it's tough to figure out what's going on there. But we will try to do it later on here in the show, and you can call in at 617-779-0985. Of course, our opening take is presented by Super Service Today, day or night. Always done right. Visit superservicetoday.com, whether you need a water heater or anything at all. AC split, there you guys, if you need it. So, schedule day, schedule day. The Patriots schedule has been announced. How are people feeling about it? Forget about the win total and what their final number will be. Has anybody thought about the defenses or the quarterbacks or the look-ahead spots in some big games or the mileage that they're going through, the West Coast to East Coast twice? There's a lot there. I just feel like there's so many intangibles when it comes to the schedule this year that maybe the schedule can have an impact on the team. I'll be real with you. The team that I'm looking at that could make a jump, when I say jump, like the Patriots had a dramatic jump from 4 wins to 12. I don't know if I see a team necessarily doing that. But I do think the Lions have an extremely easy schedule. And I think the pressure is going to be on them this year to go to Germany and beat the Patriots. And I think they're the team that's going to be back in the playoffs in a tough division that the Patriots will see this year, whether it's the Bears on a primetime game. So you're going to get that division. One, of course, in Germany, one in Chicago on the road. You'll get Green Bay at home at a 4 o'clock game, which, by the way, Tom Brady will be broadcasting his first game in New England. We'll get to that later on in the show. And then you get Minnesota on a primetime game as well. It's an odd division that maybe they're clearly not familiar with, that plays hard-nosed football, that likes to run the ball. And, you know, there are offensive-minded coaches there. I know Dan Campbell's going to build a bully over there. But Ben Johnson and what he did with Caleb Williams last year, when I look at that, instantly I think the schedule is harder. It's harder. And how can you not look at the first 4 games for the New England Patriots? The first 4 games are extremely difficult. And, you know, I don't think I'll say this. I'll be shocked, absolutely shocked, if they go 0 for 4. But I think 1-3 is absolutely on the table when it comes to the Patriots and and maybe what even they do the first couple of weeks there. But opening up the season on the road and on a Wednesday night against a team you just lost to in a Super Bowl, where you're still going to question their pass rush. And, I mean, if you win the game, you still lost the Super Bowl, right? My whole thing is, are they really going to put a lot into it? And historically, Mike Vrabel in opening games has struggled. They lost last year. Think about that. His time in Tennessee, he struggled in opening games as well. I know that a lot of these coaches, well, at least Belichick used to use the first 4 games as, you know, part of their preseason. Well, I also think that Mike Vrabel does that too. And, you know, 1-3 start's not ideal, but you get Buffalo in that mix. Can you win that game? Can you win that game? So you got the Seahawks, you come home. I don't know what the Steelers are. I don't know who their quarterback is. They have a new coach as well, but the Patriots lost to them at home last year. They're a threat. No matter how you look at it, it's a threat. The Jaguars were a playoff team playing in a hot environment, 3rd game of the year, and it's a look-ahead spot because you have the Bills on deck on the road. It's just, when you look at the schedule, it's not easy. East Coast to West Coast on a Wednesday. The following week, you're hosting the Steelers. Then you have to go on the road to hot Jacksonville with a good offense. But you're looking ahead to Buffalo. You come home, you get the Raiders and Jets. I think you get yourselves together there. The game that really is going to be the one that shifts the season is the Bears. Going on the road, national television, against a quality quarterback and a coach that I wanted, personally. And I think in the end, Mike Vrabel won last year. Are the Bears a team that can go back and win their division? Can they take the next step as well? But then things get a little easier. You get the Dolphins again, but you should be able to take care of business. That Packers game's another. Because it might be the look ahead to Germany. You got to knock out. If you can beat the Bears and beat the Dolphins after playing, if you can beat the Raiders, Jets, Bears, and Dolphins, you've won 4 in a row. You should beat the Packers at home in that situation. You will go to Germany, but the schedule gets more difficult. At the Chargers in LA on Sunday Night Football. Is that a look-ahead spot to the Bills at home where you lost last year? Not to mention the primetime game on a Thursday versus the Vikings. Look-ahead spot to the Chiefs. This year is a lot different. There's spots. There's travel. I don't even know what the injury situation is yet. This is a difficult schedule no matter how you look at it. The first 4, think about just off the bye for that matter. You play in Germany. You get a bye week, and then it's Chargers, Bills, Vikings, Chiefs. My mind tells me that the Patriots are better than the Vikings. But it could be a look-ahead spot. It could be one of those trap games. Incredibly difficult schedule. And the one other game that I just wanted to mention, the Broncos in January. It's a revenge spot for Denver. It's probably going to have some seeding. They're battling for their own division with the Chiefs and the Chargers. That's going to be a big game. Bo Nix will have to go on the road this time and beat the Patriots, where the Patriots obviously have had their struggles, but won last year in the AFC Championship game, not to mention it's a revenge spot. And then you wrap up the season against the Dolphins, which, however you look at it, the Patriots' schedule is difficult. You won't hear about the easy schedule this year. But what I do want to know is, with this Patriots team, with everything that's happening, distractions, new players, free agents, etc., with Drake May healthy and playing the way that he did last year with some of the additions that they have to this team in their draft, the expectation should be playoffs and a deep run. This schedule is difficult, but to me, this is another double-digit win season for the New England Patriots. 6 standalone games. They have a chance to have 8. They're playing 4 teams that went to the playoffs a year ago. 7 of their first 11 games are on the road. Can the Patriots hang on early with those primetime games right after Thanksgiving? I think that Bears game is huge, and I think coming off the bye, Lions, Chargers, really going to dictate the season. We'll leave it there at 617-779-0985. We do have to give you our Bally's pick of the night as well. I picked it earlier. I'll give it to you right now. The Bally's pick of the night brought to you by Bally's Lincoln. My pick for every night. Bally's has 4,000 slots, over 100 table games, concerts, dining, a full hotel spa. Visit Bally'sLincoln.com and follow Bally's Lincoln on Instagram. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 877-9-GAMBLE. We'll get Skaz's thoughts on the schedule as well. And wow, you should hear what some people are saying about the Patriots. We'll have all that and more. We're going to talk to Keagan Stiefel coming up as well. He's from Nesson. You should watch our show. It's on every day from 4 to 6 p.m. It's pretty good. You should. I heard there was a caller earlier today, Skaz, that mentioned it. Did you hear this? Did you hear it? Oh, you did hear it. I did not hear it. So I'd like to hear that later on. Also, we're on YouTube. You don't want to miss us there. I'm Joe Murray. You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Don't go anywhere. There's more Joe Murray. On the way on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Seattle will raise the banner. Obviously, a lot going on.
It's always difficult to play in that game. I got to play in 2 of those games on Thursday night with the Steelers, and the energy in the building, it feels like another Super Bowl. But when you look at the Patriots, you were coming off of a 4th-place schedule last year. Right. This year, you play the 1st-place schedule. You're going to get the NFC North. We know what the Minnesotas and the Chicagos and the Green Bays can bring to you. And then you also get the AFC West, right? So you have the Denvers, the Kansas Cities. This is a totally different schedule with different expectations. No one thought about Drake May as an MVP candidate or Mike Vrabel as a Coach of the Year candidate or this team being the type of team that could get to the Super Bowl. It's different now. You aren't sneaking up on anyone. I believe they not only take a step back, but in my opinion, the New England Patriots missed the playoffs this year based on this schedule. I know what everybody's going to say. They got 4 wins because they got Miami and they got the New York Jets. But I believe the rest of this schedule make it extremely difficult.
None taken.
And Clark, I'm sure you want to hear from him regarding the Patriots, right? That's the guy that Tom Brady would torch all the time, the Steelers. Never mind. I don't mean it like that. He can have an opinion. He can have an opinion. We all can. But Ryan Clark thinks that the Patriots will have a totally different schedule with different expectations. He thinks not only do they take a step back, but they miss the playoffs. I will tell you this, if the Patriots miss the playoffs this year, it's an epic fail. Fail. I'll blame Mike Vrabel for it too. It's already got a built-in excuse. Patriots don't make the playoffs, fail. Who's the reason? Mike Vrabel. That's why. So it's already built in. You heard it here first. They don't make the playoffs, fail. Fail, fail, fail. But there should be different expectations this year. By the schedule alone, forget about the changes they've made. The schedule alone is more difficult. There's a lot more travel. And the expectations are different. When you go to a Super Bowl, people expect you to be back in the conversation. Historically, teams that lose the Super Bowl go on to have bad seasons. So maybe that's one of the reasons why Ryan Clark might be going out on a limb. I don't think it really is. But it's a fail. Now, I'll give you a couple of reasons why I think it can be difficult this year. I mean, they're playing a bunch of night games. They're playing at Seattle, at Chicago, at LA Chargers. Those are 3 tough places to play. You're at the Chiefs. Arrowhead Stadium, late in the year on a playoff push. Weather, tough place to play. And you get the Vikings, who can be challenging, right? On a short week, could their quarterback, I don't know who it's going to be. Justin Jefferson, that kind of thing. Well coached. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. I think they need to go 3-2 in those primetime games to make the playoffs. Seattle will be tough. I think they can beat the Bears. I think they should beat the Vikings. They have to beat the Chargers or Chiefs. And I think those are both really, really tough games. Looking at a couple of other things regarding the schedule, how about the quarterbacks that they're going up against? I mean, the top-tier quarterbacks, if you really want to look at it, there's Caleb Williams, I keep talking about. Josh Allen, they'll see twice, week 4 and 13. They'll see Justin Herbert in week 12. Do we put Justin Herbert in tier 1? What tier is Herbert? He's week 12. And then there's Patrick Mahomes. I think I'll keep him in tier 1 for now. I'll do that. How about Jordan Love? Is he pretty good? Trevor Lawrence? Jared Goff? Bo Nix? They didn't see him? Nah? Skaz is giving me the old 50-50. That's not 50-50, no. How about Sam Darnold? Darnold? Is he good? Is he tier 2? Because I can give you the tier 3 if you really want it. You want Fernando Mendoza, Malik Willis?
Bo Nix stinks.
So Kyler Murray, Geno Smith twice, Malik Willis, Fernando Mendoza, and whoever the Steelers quarterback. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wins right there.
So you're not a believer in Malik Willis?
I have a lot of his rookie cards, and I'm going to sell them all tomorrow at the card show at Best Flippin'.
So you're not holding them for a breakout season
I am not
this
holding
year.
them, and they're selling them tomorrow. Mason Rudolph.
Woof.
They lost to them. They lost to him 2 years ago when he was with the Titans. Kyler Murray, Geno Smith twice. There's 3, right? Malik Willis twice, 5. Mendoza, Rudolph. Joe Math, how many is that? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. You only have to win. So of those quarterbacks, say you win all those games. You can't win a couple of Jordan Love, Trevor Lawrence, Sam Darnold, Bo Nix, Jared Goff.
You should be able to beat Bo Nix and Jared Goff.
Okay. And then how about Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen twice, Herbert Williams?
You sneak a win or 2 out of there. Why not?
They should be a playoff team.
9-10 wins, Joe.
I'm not. This is. And if they, do you agree with me that if they don't make the playoffs, epic fail?
Joe, I would say if you make the Super Bowl with a young quarterback and a hopeful, same head coach, the following season, that yes, it would be a massive failure if that team, basically the same, some would even say improved in the offseason, doesn't make the playoffs. Yeah, I think it's pretty safe to say that would be a failure.
So I agree. And I'll blame who? Who will you blame?
Probably Mike Vrabel.
Mike Vrabel.
Distractions. Yeah, a lot going on in the offseason.
Take the old Mike Vrabel stuff out of it. The Patriots team should beat these guys. Like, I get it. Mahomes, you don't know what he is. Josh Allen's good.
Mahomes, I would say good. I would say he's pretty good.
Historically good.
Historically good.
I'm bringing up the injury, that's all. Josh Allen, you got to prepare for. He could go off for 28 before you even know it. Justin Herbert, regular season?
Nah.
No, regular season?
Yeah, he's fine.
I think he's better in the regular season.
How many wide receivers does he have, though?
I don't know what Caleb Williams will be.
I'm a Caleb, believer still, so I think the Bears will be decent.
I think he's an incredible quarterback who sometimes is not.
Fair.
Jordan Love, I think has been battle tested, but lost some weapons and a running game. Does Trevor Lawrence continue his resurgence?
Year 2 with local guy, Liam Cohen.
That's right. Jared Goff?
Yeah, he's fine. Lost some running game, though.
What's Bo Nix' leg look like?
He stinks. Apparently not good from the pictures I've seen on the internet. Not a good-looking leg there for Bo Nix.
Sam Darnold?
Looked pretty good last year.
Did he win the MVP? No, he didn't win the MVP. Do you think that's what his wish is this year?
Maybe.
Just to win another Super Bowl and be the MVP of the Super Bowl? Hear a lot of people with those dreams and aspirations these days. But Kyler Murray, Geno Smith, Malik Willis, Fernando Mendoza, Rudolph, Rodgers, 7 wins, mark it down. Just win the others. That's all I ask. Your thoughts, 617-779-0985. Let's talk to Dave. He's in Plymouth. What's going on, Dave? You're on the Sports Hub.
Hey, Joe, what was that? What's that stat after the Red Sox winning after 6 innings? They got to be up 2-0.
Well, it's if they don't go 6 innings as a starting pitcher, they're 3-23.
Oh, okay. Oh, I had the wrong stat then.
What do you mean?
No. I thought it was something like if the Red Sox were up 2-0 after 6 innings, they won the games. But I couldn't remember.
Well, I can look it up. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think it's true? You don't know.
No, I couldn't remember. I thought you said it because I listened to you about everything gambling. So, but I thought it was you. But maybe I got.
No, I don't know. Maybe it is. Let's just say it's true. What's your take?
Well, no, I just want to keep taking on the
What's
bet.
going on tonight? What are you doing, Dave? What's happening in Plymouth? Blackwater Grill. What's
I
going
was
on?
just watching the Red Sox game, and I was just thinking about putting some bets in. That's all.
Yeah, I took over 3.5 Red Sox runs tonight.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm in.
Well, the Atlanta's already has one though.
Oh yeah, they do. That's all right. I still believe in you.
You know
what? I
what?
believe in Joe Murray.
I believe in Joe Murray. I believe in Joe Murray. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate
Thanks,
you,
Joe.
buddy. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Say his name and he appears. Hey, Skaz, do you really care about the PGA Championship? What is this I'm watching right now?
What kind of question is that, Joe?
What is
Of
this?
course I
Is
care.
this the PGA Championship?
Yeah, the Wanamaker Trophy's on the line.
Oh, who?
The Wanamaker Trophy, Joe.
Brad Wanamaker?
Yeah, former Celtic, Brad Wanamaker.
I remember him.
Yeah, assistant coach, I think, somewhere. But yeah, no, this is one of the four majors, Joe. Scotty Scheffler's going to win, though, so.
Who's, it says Smelly at the top?
Smalley.
Oh, Smalley.
Close enough. Smelly, Smalley.
Sorry, I thought I could only get to the Smelly. Who's the other guy in there? Who's second there? McFly?
Maverick McNeely is up there. Good round for Mav today. He was 600 at one point. Hideki's up there.
Golf names are getting now. You got Rory. We have Keegan, which we'll get our
Keegan Bradley,
own Keegan later
Not up
on.
there this week.
Rory,
Yep.
Keegan, Maverick,
Aldrich Podgeter's up there.
Yeah. Who else is there?
Max Greiserman is up
Max, got a big Max in there. Who's Gotthrup?
there. Chris Goddard.
Got her up. Anyways, all right. Are we over the schedule talk, everybody?
Yeah, I'm sure we'll circle back, Joe.
We'll circle back to it. Real quick, before we go to break, there is an update about Roman Anthony today. What do you think that guy's take was? Hey, when they're up after 6 innings? Well, generally their bullpen's been pretty good this year.
I don't know if he had a take, Joe. I think he had a stat, or he wanted to have a stat, I think is what he was hoping you were going to remedy his situation. I'm not sure. I think you did, but I'm not sure.
I'm not sure if I did. Sometimes I don't. But we have an injury update regarding Roman Anthony. He got a cortisone shot in his hand. Oh, there we go. That's going to do it. It's the first day Roman Anthony was eligible to come off the injured list. And guess what? Instead of coming off the list, here's a shot. That is not going to help the offense. I'm out of the brace and I got to do baseball activity today, said Anthony. So positive signs. I'm feeling good. He has not swung a bat in over 10 days. Says he's feeling a lot better. He said, based on the way I felt throwing today, I'm hoping to get into hitting very soon. No timeline is expected. He said, going on the IL sucks. I never want to do that. Sitting around and watching baseball games is not what I want to do. I want to get out there tomorrow if it were up to me, but going to look at it down for whatever, blah, blah, blah. Oh, please start hitting the baseball. I don't want them to ruin my summer anymore. It might already be ruined, though. It might already be ruined. Your thoughts, 617-779-0985. I just saw here the Red Sox have only two players, Wilyer Abreu and Wilson Contreras, that are over 779 OPS. The Braves as a team have a 779 OPS. Woof. That offense is sputtering. If you want a stat, in the last 16 games before the Red Sox fired their entire staff, including their manager, they had 73 runs scored. In the last 16 games since firing Cora, they've scored 49 runs. So they're up 3 points in OPS, but down over 24 runs. You mean to tell me Alex Cora over 16 games is worth 16 runs? Because I don't believe it. They're also 16 and 17th and starting 2-8. There's a lot of numbers here I can give you regarding the Red Sox. They need to start hitting the baseball. Here's another one. I was in Vegas, so I remember this. But since Marathon Monday, Red Sox pitchers have allowed 3 earned runs or fewer in 17 of 22 games. They have a 3.33 ERA during that stretch, and that includes Brian Bayo's terrible performances. They're 10 and 12 in those games. scoring 3 runs or fewer in 14 of 22 games. They've only scored more than 4 runs in 6 of 22 games. It's bad. It is very, very bad right now for the offense, and they're already down in this game. I will tell you what they're down after the Sports Hub headlines, and we'll welcome in Keagan Stiefel of Nesson. He's going to join us as well. We'll hit the headline here. I'm Joe Murray. You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Sports Hub headlines.
All right, Red Sox and Braves right now underway in Atlanta. Braves lead 1-0. Connolly early on the mound for the Red Sox. Roman Anthony today, cortisone shot in his hand. He will not be coming off the IL right now. Happy Friday, y'all. It is 7:42 in the city of Boston. It's probably raining outside. It's probably warm. Let's see. I never do this. 55 degrees. It's
Drive
like
time.
Weatherman Joe.
Yeah, drive time, traffic and weather with Joe.
Yeah, listen, if they want to sponsor it, I am all for it. That is the voice of Keagan Stiefel, everybody. Keagan, you can see him on Boston Has Entered the Chat, which is seen Monday through Friday at 4 o'clock on Nesson. Yes, you can see us on Nesson. That's where you can see us, Keagan.
That is where you can see us. Yeah. First and foremost, thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
I will say this with 100% honesty, not even joking. A childhood dream come true. Little Keagan on 98.5. Who would have thought it?
So, how old would you have been 17 years ago?
17 years ago, I would have been 9 years old.
Okay, so 9 years old. There was no FM sports station yet.
Okay.
And the rock format that had the Patriots games was like, we're going to make a FM radio station. And so they got rid of that rock station and made it this 98.5 The Sports.
Yeah, pretty good decision, I would say.
Yeah.
I genuinely, because when you become sentient at like 3 or 4, you start remembering things and stuff like that, but you really aren't a respectable human being until you're about 11 or 12. And then
really? Respectable?
No, you know what I mean, but like forming opinions and whatnot, and I think sports fandom really, that's where it really takes off. It's just my opinion. But when it really took off was when 98.5 really took off for me. So it was, we all have uncles who made us listen to Felger and Mass, and it turned us into cynical sports fans who want to be on the radio and on TV. So here I am.
Speak for yourself.
That's true.
I'm kidding.
All of us being the people who are my age.
Got it. For those on YouTube, Keagan Stiefel on Nesson.
That's me.
You can actually we actually have a YouTube page too, which you can go to follow Boston's Enter the Chat, and you can watch all our stuff. All right, let's get that all out of the way. But yeah, 17 years ago, the Sports Hub started, and I've been here for 15 of them. They didn't want me at first.
Yeah, well,
but I'm here now.
You made it.
I am here. Well, yeah, I'm here. Matt Knight. We're still here, Skaz. Skaz and I have been here over 3 years now, so we've. It's a. Sometimes you can't make it past 6 months.
It's a good little gig you got going, Joe.
Thank you.
I've got to say, and I'm appreciative of the opportunity. I think the little melting pot that we have over at Boston Has Entered the Chat / the Joe Show. It's fun.
It's growing. I think last night we had Lucy in studio.
Yes.
Oh,
sorry, folks. It's
all the bros were out, bro.
Not the same thing.
No, you're not. You're getting actually. Keegan's got a funny story. So you grew up here, but then moved to Texas and played high school football in Texas.
I did. That's right. That's my claim to fame. I wasn't good. I obviously the folks down in Texas won't be listening to this unless they find it.
You can listen on the app. Hey Alexa, play
98.5
The Sports. I bet you everyone's Alexas just went off.
That was me setting you up for the plug. But I want to make it abundantly clear. Terrible at football, especially in Texas. I feel like I would have done a little something up here. Maybe had some success at Salem High. San Antonio high school football, not so much.
But you did play against a former New England Patriot quarterback.
I did. My final play of high school football, I sacked Bailey Zappi. And my defensive line coach pulled me off the field, and he said, "You're done." And it was the second quarter. I was like, senior, it's my last game? What do you mean I'm done? He goes, "That kid's going to go play in the NFL. So you're done." And I never played a snap again. That was it's a great story. Shout out to Coach Hollingsworth. He knew it was coming. Bailey Zappi, a one-time recruit of the University of Texas. He flipped, ended up going to Sam Houston State, then Western Kentucky, drafted by the Patriots, where he met me in the locker room for his rookie year. And I told him the story. He didn't find it amusing at all. Was like, cool, man. And that was the end of it. Bailey Zappi, I will say this, and not that we're going to do 2022 Patriots quarterback room talk all night, but the most unlikable quarterback room in the history of football were those two dweebs fighting it out for a team that stunk, and it was Bailey Zappi versus Mac Jones. Oh.
That was when Mayo walked in the rooms with the baseball bat.
That would have been that same year. Yeah. That was where it all started to go wrong.
I think, Skaz, that was the year that I said Bailey Zappi better than Mac Jones, and I was right. I still stand by that.
They both sucked, Joe, so we were all losers.
No. I'm a loser, definitely.
We all lost that year.
I was there. I went to one day of camp.
Got to get you a shirt.
That's right. I was there. I went to one day of camp, and I said, Zappy kid's just almost as good as Mac Jones.
Oh, yeah.
The gap wasn't big enough.
I'll have to find the story I wrote. It would have been that same summer. But it was we're all losers for having to sit through this quarterback competition of Mac Jones and Bailey Zappi. And I got crucified for it because you guys remember. I'm sure everybody listening will remember. They're probably part of it. But the people who tried to convince themselves that Mac Jones was a franchise NFL quarterback, they were out there and they were loud. And that Chicago game when the folks at Gillette Stadium were chanting for Bailey Zappi, and he came in, and it didn't change anything, and that team sucked no matter who was playing quarterback. I was there, and just like you, Joe, I was right.
Well, Zappi's still in the league.
So is Mac Jones.
So is Mac Jones.
But here's the thing. They're both backup quarterbacks.
They are.
Not starting for a team that 3 years prior had Tom Brady calling the signals.
Yeah, I think for me it was I saw enough of Cam Newton at the time.
Sure, yeah.
So when Mac Jones got the job, I went, all right, let's go, kid. Mm-hmm. And I got behind him.
You wanted it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I liked him at Alabama.
Sure. I mean, that season at Alabama would have been at the time, one of the most prolific in history. If it weren't for Joe Burrow, he would have, coming out of college, he would have had every record for a single season.
You know what I think? This is just funny we're talking about this. When I think about the Mac Jones draft and everything, like he fell to them at 15.
Yeah.
But it was the right pick.
Yeah, it was. And they did well to avoid trading up for the guys who people traded up for, Trey Lance, Justin Fields. Like they stood pat and they got who would end up being the second best quarterback in that class.
But my take is that I think that's when all of us, even the humans and fans, they were like, yeah, you can't draft a guy with no arm strength and has these. That's why Will Campbell is so scrutinized because. Well, wait, you're going to take a guy 4th overall who's not even a tackle?
Yeah.
And that's why I think he was scrutinized and Super Bowl happened.
It's physical limitations. People don't like watching professional athletes and seeing them have physical limitations like us normal people have. It's like, what do you mean he has short arms? What do you mean he can't throw a football 65 yards? And especially around here when Brady, despite his physical limitations, it never really ended up mattering. And then you see a guy come in and it does matter. It completely changes, the realm of what's possible for the team. It sucks. It's like, what? I'm not used to this. I don't like this.
I will tell you, doing shows every night, Skaz and I, there was this contingency of, like Bailey Zappi was what it was. He actually got ruined. His career got ruined, believe it or not.
I think he could have being with the Patriots.
I think he could have been a young backup who could have learned along the way and been a serviceable backup. Now he's like fighting for his life.
Yeah, practice squad guy.
Where Mac Jones is really the backup who can play every once in a while and have all that. It's just I've been covering sports for you. I got it, buddy. Ugh. They both suck.
Yeah.
And they need a new quarterback and an overhaul, and it's bad. I also feel like Bill Belichick basically, sabotaged the entire thing anyways.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me at all. I mean, given who he is, and you say, they both suck, so it didn't really matter. That's kind of how I feel about watching the Red Sox right now. And a lot of teams, but it's kind of the same point of, why are we arguing about this? Because either way, it doesn't matter. The team's going to stink no matter who plays quarterback, so flip a coin, give them the starting job, and then watch them go 4-13.
We're going to get into that.
Good.
I would like to discuss that, and you can say whatever you want here.
I'm free as a bird.
I know.
I'm flapping my wings.
I just sometimes
I shoehorned that in. I had to let you know that I was ready.
People call me Ness and Joe. Skaz, I feel as though I feel that talking about ownership not spending is just lazy.
I would agree with that.
It's not that it's not factual.
Yeah.
It's just lazy. Mm-hmm. And I have a 4-hour show to do.
That's what people hear, so that's what they think. It's How do
we fix this thing?
We're not dumping on people, but when you're driving home from 4 to 6, kind of around that area, you hear people say they're not spending money. That's the issue. Yeah, part of it. That's part of the issue. That's not the entire issue because there are 24 teams in Major League Baseball who spend less money than you, and all of them are better than you right now. So that's not the difference here.
Hey, the little guy at third.
Yeah, he can do that, but can he hit?
I like that hat.
I was asking Skaz, what's the holiday? Because I don't work a real job, so I don't know.
Ooh. Oh, today's a holiday?
No, I don't know. They're wearing those hats. There's got to be a reason for it.
Let's see on my phone. You know, actually, we got Shane in PBD. Shane, what's up, buddy?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey, Don.
What up?
I just wanted to ask, just an honest question. How can you sit there and say that Bailey Zappi to this day is better than Mac Jones after what Mac Jones just did last year?
Well, I wasn't talking about that.
I mean, you just said a few minutes ago, like, you still think to this day that you were right about that.
No, I think, yeah, I was right about that. I still think to this day I was right about the day that I went to camp in 2022 that Bailey Zappi was better than Mac Jones.
Also, I mean,
I just don't see how you could ever say that.
I don't think he's saying right now at this moment Bailey Zappi's
in
better than Mac
2022
Jones.
I felt that
at
way,
that
and
time,
I still feel that way.
During that
But
practice,
even then, though, like,
he was better. He was better.
No.
Yeah. He wasn't.
Dude, Mac Jones couldn't throw.
Because he came in and played better one game. He was better.
He won more games.
Maybe two.
He won more games than Mac Jones.
No, he understood the offense, I think, to a better degree than Mac Jones did. So when Jones came in as a rookie, he had Cam Newton there. Did he drop
We're doing this all over again.
I know. But when he came in, Newton was there. He came in as a rookie. I know he was the 15th overall pick, but it was kind of like, I need to earn this job. And then year 2, he comes in, it's his job. And then Zappi's the guy.
And who was his offensive coordinator?
What are the 22?
It was
Matt Patricia.
Actually, Matt Patricia.
Matt Patricia
was better with Bailey Zappi.
But that's the point.
Any other coordinator
Your
that
15th
run.
overall pick couldn't figure it out with a bad OC, but your 6th, 7th round pick, whatever he was, Bailey Zappi, he could figure it out.
Yeah, Shane, listen.
But you guys just sat there and said either way the team sucked.
Listen to me.
So,
They did suck.
so how much better was the team with Bailey Zappi?
Shane,
like,
listen to me.
A little bit?
Listen. Will you listen? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
Thank you. Back in 2022, a first-round pick like Mac Jones should have been miles ahead of Bailey Zappi. And he wasn't. And that was my take.
But I'm just saying, though, what did you expect out of him when he had a Matt Patricia offense with no wide receivers?
I expected Mac Jones, who ran a pro offense, to be a pro.
First round pick.
And not be a guy that would cry off the field or call his college coach because he didn't like the way of the things that were going.
I mean, all that other stuff I agree with you about. Like, he was a little bit of a crybaby and
but
stuff.
That's the conversation. Like,
Bailey Zappi did it.
Him doing that made him a worse fit than Bailey Zappi.
You brought up the room.
This is my fault.
Bailey Zappi used to have to go to the wide receiver. It is his fault. Scaz's already shaking his head.
Yeah. Sorry, Scaz.
And we're getting lots of calls.
Do I not bring the people in? Come on.
This is talk radio.
Yeah.
I could go back to the 1997 Red Sox if you want me to.
No, thank
you. Exactly. I could do. I mean, we already did Adam Vinatieri getting let go.
I will say, though, that call right there, a more passionate call than any Red Sox call we've had in the last 2 weeks.
True. People would be.
We got a Bailey Zappi Mac Jones call in 2026
on a Friday night.
Gets the people going more than your Boston Red Sox. So I guess we have that going for us.
Come on, not bad.
Well, it's because you sacked him. So does that make Zappi suck more that you sacked him?
Absolutely. Yeah, it was terrible. That team I was on, the only reason I was playing is because we went 1-9. We were terrible.
You know what? I know we're a little against it, but in a minute or so, because now that the caller has shaken the cobwebs out of my brain. So who have been the offensive coordinators after Josh McDaniels?
So it was McDaniels, Matt Patricia, Bill O'Brien.
Bill O'Brien was suspect as hell.
He
tanked Zappi's career.
Yes.
And then the other guy went AWOL, the guy from Ole Miss.
Joe Judge.
No, not him, the quarterback there. Matt Corral. Remember him?
Matt Corral did go AWOL.
Matt Corral went AWOL. I stopped. Where is he? Where's he? He was like, Bill O'Brien? Hell no.
There's some stuff going on up here with Matt Corral, unfortunately. But that's a guy who chose the UFL over the New England Patriots, Matt Corral.
All right, we have a caller. This is Ken. He is the meteorologist from the Boston Globe joining us on the show. Hi, Ken Mahan. How are you, sir?
Ken.
Hey, fellas. Doing well. It's Friday night, and we got the first time for Boston to see the 80s this weekend. So good weather for the next 48 hours. But quick comment. How I know Mac Jones is worse than Bailey Zappi is my all-time response comment from a follower was Ken Mahan is a Mac Jones of meteorology.
Oh!
So case closed.
There you go.
Well, that's it. I like that.
Sometimes you got to get dumped on to really put things into perspective. And Ken, I've been there too. So
Totally.
You're in a spot where you're closer to it than anybody now, so you get to make the decision. I trust you more than I trust Shane.
Yeah, for sure. Quick comment, fellas, on the schedule. Maybe it's just me, but I'm extremely excited for the games this year. Last year, of course, the hype with Vrabel coming in, Drake May, and the excitement there. We didn't know how far they would go, right? But I'm looking at the matches, and this is great TV, great football, up across the board. Take away obviously the 4 games with the Jets and the Dolphins, but I'm pumped. It's like each weekend is sort of like a playoff game coming up.
Yeah, it's an enjoyable schedule.
Hey Ken, before I let you go, when's this 80 degrees? Whoa, we're getting 90s next week?
Yeah, Tuesday is circled on the calendar. We might be into the low 90s if the winds stay out of the southwest. But nice little summer stretch coming up.
Ken, should I book a tea time for tomorrow? Maybe afternoon.
Yeah, do it up. I'm teeing off at 8:50 in the morning, but I changed from 1:30, so anytime tomorrow's great.
Whereabouts?
Kettlebrook, out towards Paxton, Spencer area, west of Worcester.
Oh, okay. So you're a Central Mass guy.
Yeah, from Worcester, born and raised.
So you're like a Boynton Soul guy?
Yeah, Soul, Boynton. Green Island Oyster opened up not too long ago. Have you been there?
I have not.
Oh, that's worth checking out. It rivals Soul, I'll put it that way. But good little spot.
All right, I did a little weather meteorology when I opened the show today.
I think I heard it. I think I'm going to use that next show. I'm going to say it's warm
somewhere.
somewhere.
Blow you up, Ken, but
yeah, I might be like, 7:42 here on the Sports Hub. It's going to be 80 degrees this week.
We got to get somebody in a car to give you a traffic report too.
Hey, actually, you work at the Globe, so we could use you on Boston's Enter the Chat on Nesson, right?
Yeah, for sure. Anytime. Let me know.
Have you ever been on Nesson yet?
No, I haven't, but happy to. We used to have the Boston Globe show.
That's what I was going to say.
Back in the day.
I didn't know. I didn't know if you ever did that show.
Yeah, I did a bunch of takes there and everything, but yeah, anytime, fellas.
All right. Well, hey, listen. When there's a game going on and we need the weather, you're our guy.
Sounds good.
All right. Thanks, Ken. Appreciate you. We got a guy.
I love that. I love that we have a guy. I also the last 5 minutes has turned into me coordinating a golf outing with the fellas tomorrow.
Yeah, I know you know. Hey guys, I heard the weather's going to be pretty good.
Yeah.
I got a good source on it. Can we, Skaz? We're gonna blow off the clock one more time. Nick is in Walpole. Hello, Nick.
Hi, Nick.
Hey guys, good show. I think Mac Jones is ultimately the better quarterback fundamentally, and he went to the better school. He's probably the better recruit, and I think ultimately he has better fundamentals than Bailey Zappi did. But he was mentally weak and also destroyed by Bill Belichick, and Bailey Zappi was able to go with it, and he didn't really crumble under the season.
Oh, your phone stinks. You can't make your take.
You know what? I'll finish this off for him. Mac Jones was unfit to play in this market under those circumstances.
I mean, I'm not going to sit here and tell you Mac Jones wasn't boned by Bill Belichick.
No, but that's under these circumstances in this market. That all plays into it. I think him being a crybaby flies in Jacksonville. Say it were Jacksonville, they drafted him 1 overall that year. I'm not saying he would have been a better player than Trevor Lawrence. Obviously, physically, there's differences. But the stuff that made him unlikable and unfit, that maybe flies elsewhere. It didn't fly here.
Thank God for Drake May.
Thank God. It was rough sledding. I started writing about the Patriots in 2020, and I thought it was my fault. I thought it was me. Because Cam Newton will always have those 2 weeks, and then he got COVID, and then everything went to crap. And then the next year we had to deal with Mac Jones for a couple of years, Bailey Zappi for a couple of years. I like Jacoby Brissett, but God, that was terrible for a few weeks. Thank God for Drake May.
All right. It looks like there might be a Forged in Foxborough or something coming out. I'm watching it now. Maybe we can brief on it during the break here, but looks like there's video from the draft.
I saw a clip.
You saw? I'm watching it right now.
I wasn't full boned up in the car, but I was
boned up.
Boned up. Skaz, boned up. No, he's not feeling. Sometimes you see a video and you get excited.
I'm gonna Google it. Boned up.
Boned up.
Boned.
BONED.
Up meaning
up.
I don't think I've ever heard boned up.
You've never heard that?
Bones up.
Bones.
Informal phrase meaning to study or learn something thoroughly?
Sure. No, that fits because I was watching, I was studying, I was learning. I was interested in what was happening in the video. I'll tell you off the air. I don't know if I could say it.
Oh, okay. But should I type in Urban Dictionary?
No.
No,
No, he's going to do it anyway.
I have to do it.
Maybe bricked up. That
So
might
you
be
saw
good.
it. You saw it then.
I
and
did
it
see
got
the
you
video.
excited.
I did.
Boned up, huh?
Boned up.
What video are we talking about here?
I'll put it in Slack so you can see it.
Yeah, it's
boned up in the car means you just got high.
No.
I know you didn't, but
No.
that, like if you were like, dude, I got boned up in the car, I'd be like, dude, hell yeah. Good for you, man.
I don't want to keep going because it's going to get real weird. But look at that, Jarren Duran grounding into a double play after he got picked off at first in the first inning.
Did you know?
Wow.
He walked for the first time this season.
Yeah, and then he got picked off
As a leadoff hitter.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's what happened. That's your leadoff hitter.
This is what you do here is we do a radio show. We talk, we talk.
Converse.
The games are on. Mm-hmm. And then we watch the games while we're talking and react.
Yeah.
And then people call in about things.
I thought that was pretty natural.
And,
if there's ever a time for me to pay attention to what's happening on the TV, it's potential Jarren Duran failures. I'm locked in.
It was Trevor's story last night.
It was.
Tonight, it's definitely Jarren Duran. Hey, this hour of the sports has been brought to you by Valvolinas and Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com. You can save 15% off your next drive-through oil change at Valvolinas and Oil Change. It's the official oil change of busy people. I'm Joe Murray. We got Keagan Stiefel here in studio. He's from Nesson's Boston Center of the Chat. We'll take a quick break. I'm Joe Murray here on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
More Joe Murray coming up on the Sports Hub.
Tonight in the NBA. Right now, the Cavs and Pistons. And I'm trying to give you the score. All right, we have the Pistons. Wow, big run here. 46-37 lead. 4 minutes to go in the second. Later on tonight, Spurs and Timberwolves. Spurs look to close out the Wolves. Headlines, they are brought to you by Boston Prolotherapy. Don't let joint pain keep you off the course or trail. Eliminate that pain with Dr. Franke of Boston Prolotherapy. I'm Joe Murray, your next update in 30 minutes.
Diving effort. And he's got a breakaway. To the backhand. Throws it in front. Coming to the slot. The Sports Hub.
All right, back here on 98.5 The Sports Hub. You can call in if you'd like. In the first hour, we did Mac Jones versus Bailey Zappi. What could happen in the second hour? Skaz already shaking his head. I did not. I know how people say I didn't have that on my bingo card. I'm not going there. But I did not have that one tonight on the old agenda. I turn you. We got to turn his mic on. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Oh, we got to teach you.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's that one or that one.
It's this one.
It's that one. Okay.
Oh, on and off. Do I hit on?
You hit off now.
Am I on?
It's not that one. Check this one. No, hit. No, see the buttons? They say on, off. There's a blue and a. I'll show you next break.
Yeah, it's on.
No, okay, you're on.
They were both on.
Hi.
Hello.
Were they on?
Guys, they were on, no?
Sounds on to me.
That one's on now.
Hello, can you guys
Hey,
hear me?
we're on. It's Keagan Stiefel of Ness, and everybody. How you doing, Keagan?
I'm doing well.
What could we talk about here? Oh, I teased something. I'm notorious for teasing something and not delivering on it.
Well, that's all right. I mean, the conversation goes where it goes, right?
That's right.
What did you tease? I forget.
You got boned up over something.
I did get boned up. That's right.
I found out what it meant. Patriots fans noticed that head coach Mike Vrabel was in the draft room with Elliott Wolf. And I didn't know this, but it looks like Mike Vrabel was making a lot of the major decisions in the draft room.
It kind of looked like he was running point. I'll let you boys do the dirty work. A lot of phone calls being made, not by Mike Vrabel, but by others.
And it looked like Mike Vrabel was making the final decisions. We have some audio and video. You can only hear the audio. Why don't we play a little start and stop here, Skaz? Let's see what we got here.
Hello. You're going to pick? Okay. Who are you going to pick? Who are you picking? Okay, thanks. They're going to pick.
Do you want to call Philly? Who was that? I think that was they're picking on to the next one.
Yep. Okay. Thanks.
We're good.
How he's picking.
All right, we're good at the Chargers. If Philly doesn't pick, we're good at Chargers for 131 and 202. 202 and 212.
Hey, can you just stop for a second? Did he say Howie? Like Howie Roseman?
Howie Roseman. It was Philly, then Los Angeles. The Patriots end up trading up with Los Angeles right behind Philly. So I think the goal there was, let's see if these guys are picking. Let's make sure they're not picking. Gabe Bacchus is the pick they end up making at 52, I believe. So doing their due diligence, I think, of just making sure if they don't pick our guy, we're going to trade up here.
Interesting they leave Elliott Wolf's phone call with Howie Roseman in there, right? Seems like they will be having another one of those phone calls soon. You would have to think?
I think Elliott Wolf and Howie Roseman have had more conversations in the last 3 weeks than I've had with any of my loved ones on the phone. They are cooking on those phones.
Did you hear Robert Kraft in there?
Yeah, who is that?
Why? What?
Get out. Go somewhere else.
Do you think... Okay, I've always stood by this.
Is this a sniffer?
Nah, this one's been stinking for years.
Okay.
But I think Kraft still wants, I don't want to use the word power, involvement.
Yeah.
I don't think he had any with Bill Belichick.
Yeah, I don't mind him being in the room for the draft. And it seems like Mike Vrabel, and so what the listening audience isn't getting, even our YouTube audience isn't getting this as well. I would advise people to go and watch this clip because there's a nice portion of it, I don't know, 40 to 50 seconds in where Mike Vrabel, as Keagan said, is running point, kind of the head of the table. Everyone's looking to him. He's making decisions, it seems, and Elliot Wolf is just standing there. And I think interesting, certainly. But yeah, it seems from that video we're obviously gleaning a lot. Where we're, it's a 3-minute video, and maybe 90 seconds of it is focused on that part of the draft. But it certainly seems to us that Mike Vrabel is the one solely in charge of what's going on in the draft room.
One of the most interesting parts of that video as well, and you should go watch it. It's on Twitter. It's on YouTube. Is that Ryan Cowden, I think, has a bigger kind of point in all of this. He's maybe a little bit more important than people like to think at home, because as you're juggling all these different phone calls trying to see who's picking who are we trading with, Elliot Wolf was calling teams and just asking who they were picking. Ryan Cowden was on the phone with LA, who they end up trading with, and he was the one getting the trade done. And I don't necessarily know if that means a whole lot in terms of what their responsibilities are during the draft process, but in this specific instance, Ryan Cowden was the more important piece to me. And like Skaz said, like Joe said, Mike Vrabel is running point on all this. He's the big dog.
Can we? Is there any more worth listening to here, Skaz?
I mean, maybe. So they go to the phone call, and then it's kind of all celebratory after that. But I'll give you just a little more.
Boned up.
Indianapolis has submitted its pick. Philadelphia is on the clock.
Part of what we talked about, like some of those late sixes was just enough to get you a few spots here. 95 to play here.
Philadelphia has submitted its pick. Los Angeles Chargers are on the clock.
All right, so we'll go again. Chargers 63, 31, 202, and then goes to 55.
Oh, the music.
Yeah, then they cut
sweet.
to Gabe Akis answering the phone, and it's very emotional after that. Very nice. But it's kind of tough to hear there, but what I think you can kind of make out is, and tell me if I'm wrong here, but it seems as though Vrabel is talking about the importance of 6-round picks and being able to use them to move up. Did you guys get that as well?
Yeah, those kind of being the difference in terms of if they were able to execute the trade versus not being able to execute the trade.
So I thought it was interesting that Vrabel was talking about the importance of 6-round picks. I don't know. Obviously, I'm not well-versed in NFL draft rooms, but I wonder how many NFL head coaches, what their value is on 6-round draft picks.
Well, I think it's funny, especially because of the fact that he wasn't there when they made those 6-round picks.
So thank you for getting to that as well. He's also like, well,
these are
I'm
very
not
important, but also
picks.
I have other things that are
more
important.
I won't be here when we make the picks, so let's just get rid of them.
When it comes to trading them, very important. When it comes to actually making them, whatever.
I threw one more in there for you, Skaz. Caleb. Now, Keagan, you're not going to like this one. I already know it. But do you ever see the commercials for the Limu?
Yeah, Limu. I do like those commercials, if that's what you're getting at.
I'm trying to get the Caleb Lomu. Like the...
Boo.
Emu Lomu? No.
Lomu Omu, maybe? I don't know.
I'm trying.
You're trying. I think you'll get there eventually. I don't know if it's there quite yet.
What else?
It's in the early stages. I'll say that.
I
Take
throw
workshopping.
Keegan, I throw a lot of stuff against the wall that never ever works. But
you only need one.
But it becomes so bad that we just go with it.
So bad it's good?
50-50 yes.
I would say 50-50 yes. Meaning if it's 50-50, yes.
W.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it's like me at the roulette table.
Not a roulette guy.
Oh.
Joe, it's not actually 50-50.
Well, it's because there's a green.
It's 48-48.
Yeah, but you know what, though? Highest percentage you can get.
That's true. I'm a blackjack guy, too. I also stink, so that plays into it.
I don't like playing with
bad.
I don't like playing with people with... I don't like playing with bad people.
Blackjack?
Yeah.
That's fair.
You got to follow the book. Sometimes you got to take one for the team.
No, I would agree with that.
If you got a 16 and it's showing a king, you better hit.
Oh, I'm not making crazy. By bad, I mean I have bad luck. That's not that I play like an a-hole.
The book's against you anyways.
Right, yeah. It's just, they're flopping down. Everybody's getting an ace or a face card, and then I get a 6 and a 2.
What's the worst? When you get a blackjack, and then they get a blackjack.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't like you.
No,
We had a cooler in Vegas this year. We were at a table, 5 dudes, all the guys that I knew, all at the same table. It was great. And this like one dealer would leave, and we'd be like, yes. And they'd come back, and we'd be like, oh. It was a wave of emotions all night long.
Yeah.
There was one more draft pick, Emu Limu. It's not, no.
Caleb Lomo, folks.
Emu Limu. Caleb Lomo, this is him. And I believe this is from the Patriots, and they're forged in Foxborough that will be coming out. Some leaks.
The most useless series in history.
In the 2026 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins select.
Hello?
This is Caleb.
This is.
Caleb, what's going on? This is Tony Kinkella with the New England Patriots. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm good. Hey, I'm going to turn you over to Elliot Wolf here, all right?
Awesome.
All right, here you go. Caleb, how we doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Awesome, man. Hey, listen, we just made a trade. We're going to make you our first-round pick, man. Congratulations.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, here's Coach Vrabel.
Caleb, how are you, man? It's Coach Vrabel.
I'm doing good, Coach. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man.
Congratulations. We're excited to have you. I hope you're with your family.
You're enjoying this, and we can't wait to get you here. And
can't wait to be there. Thank you, Coach.
Yep, I want you to enjoy this.
We're pumped, man.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Coach.
Okay, here's Mr. Kraft, man.
Thank you.
Hey, hello.
Yeah, how's it going?
Welcome to the Patriots.
Thank you.
We gave up another pick to move up to get you, so they tell me how special you are.
I appreciate that. You're not going to regret it, I can promise.
Well, welcome. I look forward to meeting your whole crew, and we're honored to have you with us.
Thank you so much. Glad to be a part of it.
All right. You be well.
Thank you.
If that's not an old-time salesman.
I'm happy for you. Go give your family a hug and enjoy it. Job, boys.
I love that Robert Kraft phone call.
You're missing a great fist bump between Vrabel and Wolf to cap off the phone call as well. Big time fist bump.
You know what I saw too in that last video you played, Skaz? Vrabel and Wolf, they've got the dap up down. For 2 older white guys, they kind of nailed it. It was kind of sweet. I was like, whoa, look at these two.
Wonder if Vrabel knew his dad.
If he knew his own dad?
No. Ron Wolf.
I bet you he did. I bet you he probably had conversation with Ron Wolf during the draft process. It's around the same time. Okay. I did want to actually get in this as well. Tony Kinkella, who makes the initial phone calls with the draft picks, not the guy to do it. Sounds like a psychopath on the phone.
Do you know?
Well, if you could replay the start of that clip, Skaz, listen to how he's like, Caleb. It's very straight to the point and aggressive with the prospects.
I mean, who do you think should do it?
Anybody else. It doesn't really matter like how high ranking you are. Just make the call and don't sound like a crazy person while you do it.
They let a woman named Nancy. It was her last day. They let
Nancy
her do
Meyer.
it. Yeah, Nancy, I like her.
Let her do it.
Hello?
This is Caleb.
This is.
Caleb, what's going on? This is Tony Kinkella with the New England Patriots. How you doing, man?
Monotone.
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm good. Hey, I'm going to turn you over to Elliot Wolf here, all right?
Awesome.
Hey, it's Tony.
Tony's got no juice.
Maybe that's why he's got the gig, though. He's a no-nonsense guy.
Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't want the guys to think that.
He's like their Capello almost, Send him in there, the bulldog. No one has a
Mark
Capello,
Capello at
though.
all?
No.
Oh.
Keegan's a credentialed reporter.
No, not anymore, but I once was. Yeah.
Oh, you once were?
Once were. Oh, look at that.
So what do you...
2-0 Bricks.
Oh, what is that? Is that a little fly, birdie fly? What was that? We usually don't play a lot of sound like this. I feel like the Zapruder film stuff.
Really,
the audio's a little tough.
Trying to get some
background
Trying to
noise.
get something out of it. I mean, we're going to do the schedule. We'll do it.
Okay. Well, I like, again, it's part of the video process, but the Akis phone call, and I know everybody's already seen it. They posted it the day of the draft, but him, I'm going to give you everything I got, sobbing on his couch, and Vrabel's like, hell yeah, brother, I know you are. Everybody in the building wanted you. So much juice to that. Like I said, boned up. The Lomu phone call, limp. Just flailing in the wind.
We gave up a first-round pick to get you. We got the 7th worst tackle in the draft.
We gave up a pick to get you.
You're the 7th worst, and we gave up a pick to get you.
I love that Robert Kraft threw that in there. Like, you don't let me down. You don't let me down, son, because we gave up something to get you.
Because I heard you were special. I don't see it.
Hey, like I said, that's an old salesman. Like, you got to neg him a little bit after you sell him on it and then make him feel bad.
All right. Well, let's do some schedule talk. We'll do some Patriot stuff. We don't have to just do Patriot stuff as well. The Red Sox are on. They just gave up another home run. Although Connolly Early's been pretty good this year, can they give him my over 3.5, man?
Yeah.
What was I doing?
No. My Braves -1.5 looking mighty fine. Right about now. Yeah. I'd like some insurance runs, but I'm not mad at it. That's also not a bad pitch. It's up above
way
the
up
zone.
and away.
So
I feel like this guy played for the Red Sox.
Sandy Leon, yeah, he did.
Yeah.
World Series champion.
Sandy Leon.
Yeah, still playing MLB baseball. Isn't
Dude,
that
I wish I
crazy?
was a backup catcher.
Me too. I think the bullpen catcher is the best job in sports.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's like for 250, 300 grand a year. Hang out with ball players. Catch a bullpen.
On the road year round.
Yeah. It's a young man's game, but it's not a bad one.
You think you get the same treatment as everybody else?
No.
Like nobody's rubbing your knees when they hurt?
No, that's the kind of thing where you got to go down to the ice machine at the hotel and get 6. You got to bring back the bucket of ice and then put it in a bag and then go get another bag, and you're up and down the hallways all night.
Do you know what I don't like about Caleb Lomu's video? He's barefoot.
Yeah.
Kind of wants to see.
I like that.
What?
The big man. He's got to be barefoot, you know?
See, the problem with Caleb Lomu is he
Let
doesn't
the
have
big
any of
dogs out,
the
Joe.
big man tendencies that you want. Like, he seems nice. He's dancing all the time. He's singing.
I kind of like that, though. You know,
Yeah?
he's different. You know, Nate Solder was kind of a quiet, nice guy by being.
Sure.
He was a monster, though. He was, I think, a lot bigger than Caleb Lomu, but I'll give him a shot.
You're not out already?
I'd rather see Caleb Lomu at left tackle than Will Campbell.
Same, Scott.
So
you know what?
Yeah, so that's where we're at, Joe.
I think I agree with that right now.
Yes.
But I have PTSD.
I think the Patriots might agree with it, too.
I said it the night of the draft, or the day after, when we were on Boston's Other Chat Watch weekdays 4 to 6. Caleb Lomu is your left tackle. Will Campbell is either your left guard or your right tackle. Long term, that is your best use of those two players. They're not going to do it unless both of them force their hands. But I think today they should both be informed that that's the plan moving forward.
Caleb Lomu,
it's a better team.
He could have been grounding, Joe. Grounding a new trend.
that's
Maybe
true.
he wanted to
but do
be
you want like a
closer to the earth.
hippy-dippy left tackle?
Matt Collins doesn't wear shoes. He's a bit decent. He'll go over the middle.
Dan Lipschatz, friend of the show, not a hippie.
I would say not
he
a
grounding
hippie.
guy?
No, he's grounding.
I'm a grounding guy.
Yeah, Dan was like 400 pounds and then became one with
the earth.
With the earth,
Good
and
for
now
him.
he doesn't eat anything with seed oil.
That's too much.
And no,
He's doing too much.
He loved it so much he moved. He might be listening. Hi, Dan.
See the little guy?
The little guy at third.
He kicked the ball into the dugout. It's a fair ball.
When?
Right now.
When?
He just did it.
Guys, we were doing dates when you can actually make moves. I gave it Labor Day weekend because it's next weekend. Not Labor Day. Memorial Day weekend because it's
So
next
why
weekend.
are they wearing those hats? I'm sorry to cut you off.
I would like the hat. Can I have the hat?
We'll reach out. I think the Nesson thing
Somebody tell us. Don't give me. I'm not going to do a 5 call says it all though. Why are they wearing these nice green?
Thank you. I have to know.
So either chat it in or call us at 617-779-0985. We have to break because I'm very late, per usual. Let's do some schedule talk. Keagan, we'll tell everybody how to find you.
On Twitter, at Keagan Stiefel, or one of the 7 websites that I have a byline on currently. So if you kind of just load up a sports website, you might see me there.
All right. He's Keagan Stiefel, and we're going to take a quick break here on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Don't go anywhere. There's more Joe Murray. On the way on 98.
98.5 The Sports Hub. It's a Friday night, man. Joe, I think it's Armed Forces Weekend. Did you see that one, Skaz? I don't know if you looked into it.
Armed Forces Weekend.
Somebody,
What?
one of the Boston Radio Watch guy, I don't know who it was, not Boston Radio Critic. He writes to me. He's a food guy.
Okay.
But he goes, is there any industry that gets more food than radio? And I think it's no offense, but I do think it's like police officers and ambulances and
first responders.
Thank you. I was looking for that word.
Yeah.
And when we get it, that's why we're all happy, because we're like, yes, we got food.
More food. I think the people see it because when a media company gets food, they're tweeting about it. They're telling the world, like, shout out to this restaurant.
Today was Tyler
food.
Milliken's last day. He loves the 99.
99
is going over.
And 99
the 99 is going over today.
They got a tweet. And guess what? They're going to be packed to the brim tonight. Friday night.
And if the kids win, and if the Sox win, maybe the kids eat for free.
But when you feed the nurses at a local hospital, they're not getting tweets. So you don't know about it.
Well, sometimes.
Sometimes they'll get a tweet.
I will tell you this.
Tell the old lady to start tweeting out.
He chirped us, not in a bad way. I'm just chirping back.
No, I mean
a little chirp.
There's your explanation. I gave it to you.
Yeah.
Just think about it like that.
I could have used that as a musings later on tonight, but I got more other things to complain about.
I'm excited to listen.
All right, the schedule is out. How do you feel about the schedule, Keegan?
I agree with Ken's point earlier of the fact that it's going to be a very fun schedule to watch.
Meteorologist Ken Mahan of the Boston Globe.
Shout out Ken Mahan. Very fun schedule to watch. I think the way it's set up, not only with the teams that they play, but the order of the games, where a lot of primetime games, your bye weeks in the middle of two primetime games, one is overseas. You're playing the entire NFC North in a 6-week stretch that's in the middle of the season. You're kind of bookended by a lot of your AFC East matchups. Early season, Joe, not a fan of the early season schedule, but I think you're going to find out a lot about this team. So no matter what place you are in the schedule, there's plenty of storylines. So from our perspective, that's great. Lots to talk about. For the Patriots' perspective, they start slow. It could get a little bit bumpy, I think, for them.
What's considered bumpy? Injury, losses, bad play,
like
getting exposed by good quarterbacks, not playing well on the road to start the year because you have so many concerts at home.
I think bumpy for me is when your young cornerstone pieces aren't playing to their potential.
And those being?
Drake May, Christian Gonzalez, perhaps not having his new new contract. Not that should impact his play at all, but we've seen it happen before, especially in the NFL. Guys don't get paid, and especially on the defensive side, the effort's not there, and that's as big a part of this thing as anything. Will Campbell, Caleb Lomu, if he plays, I doubt he'll play early in the season if Will Campbell stays at left tackle. Gabe Akis, a guy I'm super high on, if he's not playing enough early in the season, that's going to be worrisome to me. And you got plenty of other guys, Marcus Jones, guys like that. If they're not playing, if they're not performing to their abilities early in the season, it could get rough on the field. Maybe some early losses. I know you think first 4 weeks of the season they could pile up.
I think it's a gauntlet. What concerns me is starting the year against a team that clearly beat you.
Yeah, they beat you.
By the way, who's the Seahawks running back this year?
They drafted Jadarian Price out of Notre Dame.
It's funny how you know that.
Pick number 32.
He's like Barth. They did a show together.
I heard the ratings were fantastic.
I can tell you, I knew that too for a disgusting reason, Joe. I have a Dynasty rookie mock draft tomorrow.
Sicko.
Yeah, so
You sick freak.
Yep, I'm all over that.
How dare you?
Yeah. So, yeah, they got rid of the Super Bowl MVP, so they drafted. He's supposed to be. But isn't that crazy that, like, he was the number one pick, backup running back?
Backup running back is a first-round pick.
Crazy.
So
if the Patriots did that in the first round?
Is Zach Charbonnet?
I think he'll probably be there, too. I believe did he tear his ACL in the playoffs?
He got hurt. I don't know what exactly it was.
I don't know.
He was more of their, like, steal touches at the goal line guy anyways.
He was the guy that everybody would yell about on Twitter about Kenneth Walker being a bad
I bet George Olani in the Super Bowl to get one snap.
Oh, I like that. Did he get one? Yeah, late in the game.
He did.
Yeah.
Now where is he?
No clue. I have no idea.
No, he's still on the team.
Oh,
It's
is he? Oh, yeah. No, he'll still be their number 3.
They even have Velas Jones.
They did sign
the Bears.
Velas Jones. Yeah, so a wide receiver / running back type. Joe, we talked about it earlier today about their schedule and specifically.
Where did we talk about that?
On Boston is there in the chat? Nesson?
On Nesson, 4 o'clock, everybody. Yeah, can you tell we're pumping it up?
Come watch. Come hang out with us. We have some fun. We did a whole schedule.
Yeah, Skaz, today we got a whiteboard.
We did have whiteboards.
But it had nothing to do with X's and Joe's, or O's, excuse me. It was about what win or loss.
Going through the schedule.
And whoever the team was, I started drawing really things. I made a bratwurst that didn't look like a brat. I made cupcakes.
Some phallic-looking arrows.
Yes, the arrows didn't go well. It's not good for television. It just
if we have jobs on Monday,
it reminded me of Superbad. You know when he used to only draw one thing.
And the girlfriend told on him.
Yes, that's what my arrows looked like when they went to Arrowhead today.
They weren't bad. But to get into the conversation of week 1, I think I've been saying it for weeks. The Seahawks are worse today than they were in the Super Bowl. And I don't really think you can argue that. Their offense is pretty much the same. They locked in their offensive line. One of their tackles was out for the Super Bowl, so they'll be better on the offensive line. But the Super Bowl MVP is no longer there. They have a rookie running back. And then defensively, their entire front 7, save for their starting linebacker, middle linebacker, is essentially gone. They lost 2 defensive linemen. They lost their top sack guy. So I think they're worse today than they were in the Super Bowl. I think the Patriots, after the addition of A.J. Brown, will be better today than they were in the Super Bowl.
All right, I'm going to do this later. But John Frusciella, do you guys know him?
Yeah.
Okay. He ranked all 32 NFL head coaches based on whom he would want to be coaching his team. I'll tease this one, but number 1, Mike Macdonald.
I think you have to put him there, right? Do you have a choice after a guy wins the Super Bowl and he's 38?
Well, where do you think? Don't answer it. We're going to tease. It's called Big Market Radio Tease.
Big Market Radio Tease.
If Mike Macdonald is number 1, where did Mike Vrabel?
He's got to be in the top 5,
on the
Joe.
list.
Gotta be.
We will tell you coming up here on the other side. I'm Joe Murray. We got Keagan Stiefel in studio. Skaz is back there. We're very lonely tonight. And James Harden might blow another playoff game. All that more coming up next on the Sports Hub.
Sports Hub headlines.
Red Sox now trail 2-0. If this was soccer, it would be 2-0. It's not, though. It would be 2 runs to 0. NBA playoffs, Pistons lead the Cavs 66-55. And I've been saying that Montreal can knock out Buffalo all night long, but they're not playing tonight. So, therefore, it won't be tonight. It'll be tomorrow night. But I'm just, giving you kind of a, You haven't never done interrupt.
I've never done it. I've heard the segment. I'm very excited. I want to get into the weird stuff. That's what I'm here for.
I didn't get into the alien stuff last night.
Get funky.
Lucy was here last night, and I was telling you off the air about Street Team Joe.
Yeah.
His name's Joe Ariano. He's from Northborough or Southborough or one of those boroughs.
One of the boroughs.
Out there. Southborough? I don't know.
Westboro?
Westboro. That's it.
Is it?
Yeah, it is it.
It's the only other borough. Is there an Eastboro?
I don't know. There's a lot of boroughs out there. He's living in one of them. But he worked on our street team, and now he just shows up every night. It's great. Works here. He gets paid sometimes.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. And
sometimes companies don't pay
but last night he just showed up to hang out, and him and Lucy
hitting it off.
Not as like girl hitting it off,
but hitting it off like friends.
It was like they connected. It reminded me of there was a Saturday Night Live bit. I don't know if you remember. It was like this was a little old. It's like Chris Farley and who's the guy who's Austin Powers? Mike Myers. They were like, it was always like, oh, I love your shoes. Thank you. So it was like her and Street Team Joe were just like back and forth. But
Peas.
But they both, Lucy has horses. Well, his grandmother had horses. And they just bonded over horse talk. And Skaz and I might have watched it for 10 minutes. I just let them go.
I'm happy for him. You can't trust people who are super into horses. You just can't do it. And I've told this to Lucy's face. I've said it. That's crazy.
What is it about a horse that you can't trust?
I just think people who own horses have... You know what it is, Joe? And it's not even you can't trust them. I don't think I can, because we live different lives. We grew up differently.
Oh, I never saw a horse in my life unless it was a stadium that it was on.
I lived in Texas from 2013 to 2019, and the only time I ever saw a horse was on the side of the road, like driving. We weren't owning them. I didn't know anybody who owned them. I just think horse people, it's a different life. You grow up differently. You become a different person. But I'm happy for them. That's very nice. When you were talking about them connecting, it's not an SNL sketch. It's a TV show, but it's when two people's brains, there's like electricity going from the brain to the brain. And it's like we get each other.
There was a lot of eye contact going on, and it's like, who are you? How come I don't know you?
Yeah.
Like that kind. But
how are we so similar?
But maybe I know you because I think I listen to the station. But it's like maybe she's familiar with him but didn't know who he was, kind of thing. Anyways, speaking of familiar and getting to know, I think we got to know Mike Vrabel last year, right? Or did we?
On a very basic level, for sure. Yeah, we got to know Mike Vrabel, the head football coach.
Okay. Skaz, I'm going to ask you this one. If Michael McDonald, who I loved,
not the singer,
I keep forgetting we're not in love anymore. That's the best mashup, isn't it?
Michael McDonald,
the Regulators.
Yeah. Every time I think Michael McDonald, I think of 40-Year-Old Virgin. If I have to hear Michael McDonald one more time,
how's it gonna be?
It's one of the best lines of any comedy movie of the 2000s.
When I worked at a Best Buy, there was a Sting documentary.
The wrestler?
The singer.
No, yeah. I got excited about the Sting wrestler documentary.
Mike McDonald is number one, ranking all 32 NFL coaches based off John Frusciante. Where do you think that he has Mike Vrabel's guess?
I would say inside the top 6.
All right, number 2, Sean McVay.
Fair.
Number 3, Ben Johnson.
Fair. Well, sure.
Andy Reid, 4.
Yes.
D'Amico Ryans, 5.
Yeah.
That's a point for Joe Murray. Ben Johnson.
Ben Johnson guy
on the list.
I wanted Ben Johnson to be the Patriots coach.
Yeah.
So far, Vrabel 1, Ben Johnson nothing.
I would say kind of.
I would say, on a technicality. The fact that they made it to the Super Bowl.
50-50, yes, Vrabel.
Ben Johnson
50-50,
had
yes.
a hell of a year.
50-50, yes.
Off-season Ben Johnson.
If you asked me
that.
today who to pick, I think Ben Johnson's getting very serious consideration.
But right now, Vrabel's a 50-50, yes.
Sure, yep.
This is why we use the term.
I like 50-50, yes.
Okay, we got to make the T-shirts. Sean Payton, 6. Kyle Shanahan, 7.
Hard disagree on Sean Payton, but
6. Shanahan, 7. Liam Cohen, 8.
Come on.
Clint Kubiak, 9.
Come on.
I think Liam Cohen did a good job, but
Clint Kubiak, who's never coached an NFL
out on that.
Okay,
that's stupid.
Dan Campbell, 10.
No. Dan Campbell might not be a very good coach.
He's a hotto.
Well, that, yes. So is the Patriots coach.
Matt LaFleur, 11.
Jaron Duran just struck out with a runner in scoring position.
We need a sounder for Jaron Duran.
It would take over the whole show, Joe.
What would be the sounder for Jaron Duran?
Wah, wah.
It's a chunky. Uh-oh, you got a chunky.
What do you do? You're a leadoff, but left field, but you don't know what to do.
I don't know if the folks at home know this about Jaron Duran. He is quite literally the least valuable batter in Major League Baseball.
Yep, 173 of a possible 173.
First percentile.
Dave Canales of the Panthers, 12.
No.
Kellen
Talking about guys who have cheated on
couple
their
issues,
wives.
yes,
Dave
not
Canales.
great.
Kellen Moore, Saints, 13.
Kellen Moore?
Get out of here. Now I'm upset.
I'll keep going. Jesse Minter of the Ravens,
Never
14.
coached a game in his life. Great.
Kevin O'Connell, 15.
Joe, can I just pause you for a quick second there? Who wrote this article?
This is John Frischella.
John, how do you
He's a girl dad.
FRASCHI.
It's in Slack. NFL insider and writer, NFL draft expert, college football analyst. Maybe I don't know who this guy is.
Expert feels like a stretch.
Is he employed?
It's a list. And he's
It
on
is a list.
For sure.
His name's on it.
There are numbers and names, so it's a list.
This is what we do, right? We find people's articles. Like, Keegan, if you wrote something, I didn't like it, I'd crap all over it. If I liked it, I
And I'm not asking if he's employed to insinuate the article is good or bad. I was just wondering, like, where is this? Was this published, Joe? Is this,
Is
what
this like
outlet?
JohnFrischella.substack?
Yeah, see, that's what I'm curious. The publication.
That's a good one. John Frischella Sports.blogspot.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's all. I was just wondering how much credence.
Poor John Frischella getting smoked on the show tonight.
Zero
No,
smoke.
but that's a fair
I know you weren't.
question, that's a fair question.
You weren't blowing
We're
the smoke.
sourcing, Joe. We're
Yes.
sourcing. I want to know where. I wasn't sure if this was
Listen,
CBS or
I bet you on Monday.
someone people have heard of before. That's all.
Tom Morgan's going to lay this out for Beetle and Zoe, and they're going to do their rankings too.
Mm-hmm.
Just so. Where is Mike Vrabel?
Well, we're at what?
Where in the world?
We're at
Yeah.
Joe Brady, 16.
Oh, okay.
Come on. Again,
Mike Vrabel, 17.
Does he have a blurb or is this just a list?
It's just a list. 32 is Robert Saleh.
See, that feels wrong too.
Yeah.
Salah's not that bad.
Kevin Stefanski's 31.
Disagree with that
Todd
as well.
Bowles is 30. Aaron Glenn is 29.
He should be 32,
32.
probably. Yeah,
Jeff Hafley, 28.
a BC guy.
Oh, you know what's the problem with my biggest problem outside of the fact that Mike Vrabel is 17, because that's disingenuous, and we'll talk about it. But the fact that guys who have never coached an NFL football game in their lives aren't unranked or just down at the bottom. You just rank those, 23 through 32. They've never done it before. You literally cannot rank them.
I feel like Vrabel's maybe a top 7 coach in the league.
Yes, absolutely.
And I probably doesn't have to be in order, but I do think that McVay, Andy Reid, Kyle Shanahan are on that list. All right, I have those 3, and say whatever you want about Kyle Shanahan. He's been to multiple. He's had success, and
I mean, DeMeco Ryans is a guy who's only been successful.
He's only been successful. I mean, Ben Johnson as an offensive coordinator has been good and been to the playoffs, but only 1 year. But he turned a guy that was a number 1
very
overall
good
pick
coach
into a.
You cannot deny it, right? Even if DeMeco Ryans 3 or 4 years, Ben Johnson 1 year, whatever. These guys have done it, and you can't deny it. So that's fair.
I do think that Jim and John Harbaugh are good coaches. I don't know if they're top 5, but I do think they're good coaches.
I think they're fine.
I think Mike McCarthy's a good coach. I know he did some good work with some bad Cowboys teams.
Yeah. I mean,
what about
Green
Nick
Bay
Sirianni?
teams,
Where does he end up on this list?
So he's probably in the 20s, right? Because you haven't read his name off
21.
yet.
21.
I think they have underachieved 3 of the last 3 years. Sorry. They obviously won the Super Bowl. That was the year where no one got injured. Their offensive coordinator ends up getting a head coaching job and kind of starts the turnaround for New Orleans and Kellen Moore. So I think you can give a lot of the credit to him. And the years where Nick Sirianni's been in charge of the offense has been a disaster. So I get it. It's totally fair for him to be in the middle of the pack. I think 21 is probably a little bit too low, but I get that one. My problem with the Mike Vrabel one is the guy literally took a 4-13 team to the Super Bowl. So however you feel about him, and even with the question marks about whether or not he's going to be as effective this year as he was last year based off the field concerns, whatever, he has only been successful with his current team, and he's proven to be better than about 23 head coaches without a shadow of a doubt.
Mike Tomlin would say he's a top 10 coach, or no?
Yeah, but he works at NBC now.
That's right. He's no longer on the list. All right, you know what it's time for? In or out? We'll do that next. This hour of the Sports has been brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit WickedOilChange.com. You'll save 15% off your next drive-through oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, the official oil change of busy people. I'm Joe Murray. Keagan Stiefel's here for In or Out next.
What's it gonna be, McFly? Are you in or out?
I'm the one you need for a dirty deed. I'm the best. Success is guaranteed.
On YouTube as well. Just go to youtube.com, search 98.5 The Sports Hub, and boom, you'll see us right there. I see a lot of guys in there. Matt, he's in there every night. What's up, Matt Terrace? He wants to know the 3 toughest games on the Pat schedule. We'll do that later. Brandon McCarthy's in there. Joe O'Donnell, Lust Boy. Ooh. AJ Sizzle.
Saucy.
603 Teach, Live Free or Die. Cinnamon with an S. Cinnamon with an S.
Like sin, like bad?
Yes. Carrie, hello, Carrie. Slim X Shady.
Is that Lucy's alias?
I was going to say.
Might be.
And there's a lot of people in there. So thanks for joining us. Just go to youtube.com, search 95. And you can see Keagan Stiefel, who is on Nesson with me. He's wearing a green plaid shirt.
Yeah.
And he's on Boston's Enter the Chat, which is the show that I am a part of. Every day at 4 o'clock on Nesson. Are you sick of us saying it's guess?
No. Plug away, Joe.
By the way,
I only plugged once, which I think is a...
No, I'm a honk. All right?
I'm a honk.
Call it what it is. Yesterday, everyone's like, hey, I didn't know you knew Lucy. Yeah, we've been doing a show together for like 6 months.
Yeah.
That's a little upsetting. I wish that there was more promotion.
It would be nice if people were made aware of what was
happening. And it could be that they're not watching or they don't have it because it's a subscription.
Sure.
But there are ways around it. You can go to YouTube and watch.
You can go to YouTube and watch clips all the time. You know what? The people who are on that show, I think, do a good job of trying to promote it. So
thank you,
check.
Keegan.
Go on TikTok. Shout out Joe Murray. Shout out Lucy Bird. Shout out Keagan Stiefel even.
All right. Well, Hedgelock on All Pats wants a shout out. Alexander Brown and Bob Walton and Sir Droids. Hello, guys. All right, Skaz, what do we got tonight?
All right, gentlemen. Summer right around the corner. The 4th of July. A big anniversary coming up for our country. Products are starting to come out. Everything is product nowadays. Our friends over at Mountain Dew are releasing an America's Birthday variety pack. The pack features 18 cans of Mountain Dew, 6 Code Red,
whoa,
love it.
6 Voltage, whatever that is.
What is Voltage?
I don't know, and 6 Whiteout, which are returning exclusive to this case. I don't know what those are either, but gentlemen, are we in or out on a Mountain Dew America's Birthday 18 pack?
I don't drink soda anymore, Keegan. It's because I got heavy.
Yeah.
And
That'll happen.
When I gave up the soda, I lost a lot of weight.
Yeah. When you
Still
drink pure
guy,
sugar, it tends to not be good for
you.
you.
You know what? I'm a big guy, but it used to go out
Used
more.
to be. Look at Svelte, Joe. I think you look good.
Thank you.
Whenever you get
that.
a hair, oh my goodness, Marcelo Meyer just tied the game too.
Boom!
He hit that thing to frickin'
Let him play.
Marietta.
Let him play. Let him play.
That's a pinch hit home run, folks. I think.
So if they win the game, it would go over 3.5. Is that correct?
No, they could score 3 because it's 2-2.
Oh, damn it. Anyways, Code Red. Math. Code Red. I love Code Red.
Me too.
Math, not so much.
My math sucks. Joe Math
sans the math.
Joe Math, hashtag. This Voltage, is there a little purple in there?
Yeah, the like Voltage is like a purpley blue. I've never been a fan. I remember they used to tell me when I was a kid, if you drank that, you would stop growing.
Oh, I was told it
out.
Hurt your sperm count.
Yeah.
Or sperm count, whatever it is. And then the white, could it just be Mountain Dew without color?
Well, Skaz said they brought it back, so this must have been an old-timey option.
It does say returns.
Yeah.
Man, I drank a lot of soda. I don't remember that.
White soda, I'm out on white soda completely. So I'll say that. I'll start it off here, I guess. I'm out. I'm with you, Joe. I only drink diet soda. I'm pretty much a Diet Coke exclusively guy. That's a double. That's a double.
It's your guy, Joe.
Is that Monasterio or Narvaez?
I don't know. They're not.
Yeah, they're not showing it. They're showing the Marcelo Meyer.
What are we watching?
I'll go back to the soda.
Solid camera work
Should
again.
we call our guy out there? Hey, man, what just happened?
You know how many tweets I get?
I know.
About the camera work?
Yeah. I'm on the air live when it happens.
Shockingly,
people blame us.
I don't leave the studio and then go run cameras in Atlanta. I don't do it. I know people think I do, but I don't. Anyways, back to the soda.
Yes. By the way, I would lean into it, wouldn't you?
What, the camera?
Hey, our
thing?
cameras stink.
Absolutely.
Well, hey, our cameras. It actually they don't
I
stink.
think you can probably lean into a little more when you're not charging $30 a month, but you know,
I'm saying
they're not signing my
There
checks.
are great people who work
Look
there.
how bad this is.
There are great people who work there. I just think that every once in a while, like, just make like self-deprecation is funny. It's
Our
like
team stinks. We also stink.
Hey, you might have not seen it on the camera, but it looked really good. Just leave it at that.
Yep.
It's funny.
Yeah, John Henry was looking for offense the other day.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
That was good.
Bill O'Brien said that. Dan O'Brien.
Dan O'Brien. Yeah,
whatever. I can't get them right anymore.
I agree with what you said, Skaz. Like, you charge $30 a month and then you make fun of it. It can probably upset some people. You got to dump in your pants if you get upset about a mistake and then some self-deprecation.
Yeah, you can't get upset.
Just enjoy
It's gonna
it, man.
happen.
Enjoy the fact that they're recognizing that you're upset about the camera
Just
work.
maybe don't fool me with every Willie or Abreu pop fly to right field.
Yeah, listen, I'm not thrilled about it either.
Anyway, so we're out on Mountain Dew.
Out on Mountain
And
Dew,
we're,
yeah.
we're in on self-deprecation.
All right, gentlemen. A couple of East Coast guys here. We often hear of In-N-Out Burger on the West Coast. Are you familiar with Habit Burger? The Habit Burger
I
chain
have,
on the West.
yes.
Okay, so
There's one actually in...
I believe there's one in Mass, but I don't know where it is. Wilmington.
Never heard
Wilmington,
of it.
yes.
Whoa,
Yeah.
wait, I passed Wilmington.
It's next to a Target.
I know where that is.
You know where it
it's
is.
right off of 93
They've
with
got-
that
they've
crazy
got a-
little
a
design
highway
there is.
sign.
I know
Yeah.
exactly where it is.
Yeah, me too.
So, Habit
Near the
Burger.
Shrine is.
Habit
card show
Burger
tomorrow.
is offering free double cheeseburgers every time the Dodgers turn a double play at Dodger Stadium this season.
Ooh.
Now, they might have to do it every time the Red Sox ground into one here, but are we in or out on a free double cheeseburger every time the Dodgers turn a double play this
So
year?
a twin killing.
Okay, so you must have...
Does it have to be shortstop, second base? Could it be
Any
around the
double play,
horn?
but-
like,
Oh, I love a fly out to right field thrown out of
So you
first.
must have a My Habit account and spend at least $8.
Oh, well, that's
how they get you.
That's not the
so if I buy a chicken sandwich, do they have chicken?
Joe, I don't know.
If I
but
buy-
let's assume.
If I buy a burger,
Please, yeah.
and they hit it, was it happen? Can I do it in Massachusetts?
Yeah. Well, I would assume so. yeah.
That I don't know.
So that's my issue.
The-
here. As a company, if you're offering something to some of your audience, I guess, your clientele, but not others, that sucks. That's not cool.
You know, I would start watching Phillies games. I'm not Phillies. Dodgers games.
You already should be, because they're the only baseball team worth watching. They're awesome.
But if you were like, hey Joe, or like I just got a random email or text, hey, last night the Dodgers had 3 double plays last night. You're entitled to 2 free cheeseburgers. I'd be like, huh,
great, awesome.
I drive by Wilmington every day, and I would think about it.
So do I. Yeah, so I've had this conversation. Joe, I'm not a sweets guy, like really at all. I can kind of go forever. I could eat a double cheeseburger every single day of my life. So I'm all the way in on this. I know you got to spend money to get it, but the fact that you can double your intake, and I'm not opposed to eating a burger and then throwing one in the fridge and eating it later. I'm not. That might be fat guy talk, but I'm not opposed to it. So
we love fat guy talk.
I'll
That's
take
pretty much the show.
2 meals for the price of one. I'm in.
Just just better be in Mass. The other thing is I will.
I'm downloading the app as I walk out of the building.
Confession: I don't really eat a lot of fast food anymore. It's not that I disown it or anything.
It's too much lettuce.
I don't out on lettuce, as you know. But the other day I saw that McDoubles went down in price.
They did.
So I got 2 McDoubles for $5 and a refresher.
There you go.
So I wanted to try it. I ate 1 McDouble on the car from Waltham, Watertown to Waltham, and I put one in my pouch with a 4-piece too.
There you go.
I ate it later in the night, Skaz.
It's tough.
That McDouble was unbelievable.
It's tough to start a story by saying I'm not really a fast food guy, and then talk
But
about
I ate fast food
putting one in your pouch for later.
That's my point. Yes, you know you're a fat guy when you buy 2 and leave 1 in your pouch for later. Yes, I'm admitting that I ate fast food and I'm fat.
We talk
Big
a
boy
lot
behavior
of
is what that is.
we talk a lot of room temperature food on the night show. We're big fans of room temperature food because it's often what's here. But yes,
my sister has never put anything in her fridge because if she puts it in there, she says she'll never eat it. So like she'll order food and then leave it on the counter. And then the next morning she'll eat. And I think that is you're asking for diseases.
No, we don't go that
Especially
far.
if it's cheese.
Yeah, no.
Like cheese.
She'll leave Chinese food out. And you know what, Joe? I'm out on that. I can't do it. Put it in the fridge, heat it up in the microwave. I think microwave Chinese food is top tier. It's great.
May I introduce you to the air fryer?
The air fryer. So you can't put rice in the air fryer.
Can't put the air fryers in. No.
Rice or lo mein, you can't do it. But the chicken wing, chicken finger, beef teriyaki.
Can I give you a? I don't know if you have one, Skaz.
An air fryer?
No. Do you guys have a rice maker?
Yeah, a rice cooker. Yeah.
Yes.
Make sure.
You need one.
Got one on the registry too. You know that.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You gotta get a new one. You know.
You just got easy breezy. You don't even have to
I was
think
just going to
about
slide
it.
some cash to him, but hey, I mean,
rice cooker.
You want that too.
Save yourself $40.
But no, the rice cooker is amazing. Just a couple of cups of water, but don't lift the top.
Don't lift the top. It'll ruin the whole
And then what I do is I have one of those, those things that you measure, measuring cup thing. I scoop it, and then I scoop it right into the plate like this. And sometimes I'll make an egg.
There you go.
Let's get a little yolkish.
Yeah.
Yolkish.
A runny egg.
Runny
little
egg.
yolkish, little Nicola.
Right on top of the rice.
Yeah. I like that.
A yolk on top of rice. I don't know what we call that. We call
breakfast.
it the jokich.
I love the rice cooker I have. It came with a rice paddle. And I use the rice paddle for everything.
The rice paddle rules
for everything.
And the other thing is it helps you round the bowl.
You round it up. You can get every grain of rice out, but you can also flip steak.
Yes.
You can do whatever you need to do with it. The rice paddle is an all-time kitchen utensil. Big fan of the rice paddle.
Maybe the first rice paddle mentioned on the night show.
The rice paddle is huge.
Shout out the rice paddle.
On the rice
I
paddle.
now use a rubber spatula.
Yeah, sure.
Gets really nice around the edges.
Rubber spatula is the only way to make scrambled eggs.
So I've been making sandwiches. I know. Sorry.
Joe, we started at the top of the hour. We got plenty of time.
So-
Stretch your legs.
I try not to eat a lot of bread either. I know. I try. These are as you can hear, Keegan, I'm trying.
And that's all that matters.
Yeah. I will put
in the effort.
I'll make 3 eggs, right? Scramble those bad boys up.
You a milking the eggs guy?
So I used to. I don't have to anymore.
Okay.
So I'll put butter in a little butter in the top instead
Keep
of
it from
like oil
sticking.
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Pop that in and then put 2 pieces of bread right on top of the scrambled egg. Fold one side, fold the other, give it the old flip. Get the sausages that I air fried, pop those in with a piece of cheese, flip it back as a sandwich, pop, boom,
I like
boom.
that. I like that a lot.
It's so simple to do.
I like that a lot.
Put the scrambled egg in, put the 2 little thing, flip, flop, boom, boom.
My only pushback on that is I need a runny yolk in a sandwich.
Okay, so you can make.
It's tough.
Well, do you do a flip?
Oh yeah, I flip it.
So when
I'm
you
not a sunny
you
side
drop
up
it
guy.
in,
Gotta cook the whites.
Do you flip it with the pan or
The egg? No, because I'll break it. But a little spatula.
do you know the only way that an egg really is cooked is you can move it and flip it. So if it's stuck a little bit
on the
means
bottom,
it's not cooked
ready yet. That's good to know. I've perfected the over easy egg.
I should charge people for these tips. Next.
All right, gentlemen. Well, we're on the food talk.
I don't even know where that started.
Let's keep it going. The Nationals, the Washington Nationals, are celebrating Hot Dog Day at Nationals Park today, Friday, May 15th. Even though it's not for another month, but National Hot Dog Day has to come with some special items. So we will start with hot dog fries. These are shoestring cut, crispy fried hot dogs with Chipotle ranch.
There you go.
Are we in or out on hot dogs cut up like shoestring French fries? Hot dog fries.
In.
Okay, I can see them.
Yeah, as soon as you mentioned was that Chipotle ranch?
Yes.
In. I'm a sauce guy. I always have been. And looking at the picture, unfortunately, you guys can't see it, but
it's in a helmet.
It's in a helmet, which you get your bang for your buck right there.
I'm going to share this.
You get a good sauce, and then the shoestring hot dogs, they deep fry them, so they're actually crispy. Like a floppy shoestring hot dog, gross. That's nasty. But a crispy dog, I'm a char my hot dog as hard as you can. I want it burnt. I like that. I'm in.
So I'm in because I'm going to eat it anyways. I just shared it at Joey Murr on Twitter. So just so I know, you get hot dogs, you cut them into strips like I would cut like French fries out of potato?
Yeah.
And then how do I cook them? Do I put them on a pan?
No, you deep fry them.
You may be able to do them on like a pan,
You
too.
could, yeah, but they deep fry them for sure.
And then what's that little Chipotle ranch?
Yeah. Yes.
Would you like it? Would you rather dip it in or on top?
Dipped.
Yeah. On top's too messy. I'm not a sauce on top of stuff, guys, typically.
I mean,
I like controlling it.
it's really just crunchy hot dogs.
Yeah.
Hot dog strings.
Yeah.
In.
All right, gentlemen, also on the Nationals menu tonight, how about the Flamin' Korean Mott's hot dog, a crispy Korean-style corn dog with mozzarella and sausage, finished with a bold hot Cheetos topping. Are we in or out on the Flamin' Korean Mott's hot dog?
I am in on everything you just said except for the Flamin' Hot Cheetos. I hate Flamin' Hot anything. I like hot. I really enjoy spicy food. I think the fake hot flavor that they dust on chips is an abomination. And people who like it, they have character flaws.
For example, what about the Buffalo Dorito?
Sure, I'm in.
You like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What's the
spicy nacho Doritos? Great.
No. What's the? I like them. Takis.
Out. It's the same flavoring. There's a reason why the worst girl you went to high school with, they called her a hot Cheeto girl.
What?
This is a my era thing. Skaz.
I feel like I've heard it.
Yeah. The hot Cheeto girl. Like the
How
girl
old
who would
how
show
old's
up to...
Keagan?
I'm 26.
Okay, so yeah, I'm 32, so a little older.
Hot Cheeto.
Hot
Yeah, I
Cheeto
might have
girl.
to Google this one. Joe.
So I'm going to paint you a picture, folks.
Please.
We had like Cookie Monster sweatpants.
Yes,
Does
yeah,
that
no,
make
same
sense?
thing. So
Okay,
you're sitting in your class. It's 8:25 a.m. and a girl comes strolling in late, halfway through the class. She's got hot Cheetos. She's
probably a Sprite.
Got a Sprite, probably from McDonald's. She's got a hoodie and pajama pants with some sort of animated character on them. She's probably, her hair either isn't done or it's in something like a headband or a bonnet of some sort.
Okay.
Joe, you look like you just had a light bulb realization moment.
Know what you
Because
mean.
we all went to school with it.
That's Korean. You know who loves the Korean barbecue? Is what I meant.
Oh, Sure. yeah.
No, I don't judge.
They just people in our chat sometimes you say something and they didn't hear it the right way, and they. I love Korean barbecue. Absolutely.
Me too.
Do you need the hot Cheeto on top? Probably
No.
not. But you know who loves Cheetos? Cedric Maxwell.
Does he?
Oh yeah, he usually shouts
Dude.
them out during the Celtics season. Yes.
There's a popcorn at the Garden.
Yeah.
It's regular popcorn, and then they have flaming Cheeto popcorn.
I just can't do it.
And Max.
A big fan, Max? Shout out
Mac,
cornbread.
Mac, the cornbread is the hot Cheeto, bro.
Yeah. Good for him. Listen, I said people have character flaws. We all do. I'm sure I like some disgusting food combinations. I'm a big, any like roast dinner, any Sunday dinner, whatever. I'm a mix everything together guy. I know some people think that's gross. I just think the hot Cheeto flavor is nasty. They made a movie about it.
You're not an Andy Capp's hot fries guy?
Oh!
Different.
Those are great.
Different.
Love.
Hot fries, bang. They're very good. But it's a different flavoring. They have I'm blanking on the name, but like the hot Funyuns, they've got those. Not a
I haven't
fan
had
of
those.
Oh, yeah,
haven't had
In,
those.
in.
Another quick one from the Nationals. This I think will be very quick, but they are doing pigs in a blanket with corn dogs.
In.
Yeah, of course.
That's simple.
All right, gentlemen. Joe, you did mention SNL earlier in the show.
Yeah.
You were trying to reference Street Team Joe's Awe and Wonder, I think. But SNL in the news, I guess, this weekend, this Saturday, the final episode of the season, as everyone is still tuning in weekly to SNL. But Joe Murray does a Will Ferrell, Paul McCartney lineup for tomorrow night. Do anything at all for you?
Yeah.
Some people saying one of the great lineups of all time, but no one really cares anymore.
All right, it does. I do care about Saturday Night Live. It's like wrestling.
Yeah. Depends on your age.
You have a good cast. You have some bad
Yeah,
years.
like Bill Hader, Andy Samberg. Like I was into that. Yeah,
Yeah, and some people didn't like it.
Kate McKinnon. Yeah,
But I like the crew that they have right now.
yeah. I've been watching it. Some of it.
I think they've done a great job promoting the show. Clips.
Oh, they've done a really
You
Dude,
see
this
'em?
weekend
Yeah.
Matt Damon was on, right?
Yeah, and I think I saw every single sketch just in clip form.
All right, the one that got me, just that we're on it. I saw it on a clip on.
Yeah, that's how you
SNL.
see everything. Yeah.
Everything the next day, so I didn't even have to watch the show. But it was like Matt Damon was a
They
teacher.
probably don't love that. But that's
Matt Damon was a teacher, and he was like, "Hey guys, I really liked it. Why don't we dance?" Before,
Yeah.
and he brings in like a CD Discman. or like a boombox, whatever,
Yeah.
and he plays and he just starts dancing. He goes, "You know, you want to dance with me? Come on, let's dance, let's dance." And nobody moved the entire time. And he goes, "All right, I'm just gonna leave now and just say goodbye." And everyone's like, "Did we just really see that?" But it was kind of funny. Matt Damon just dancing.
You get these like famous A-list actors and you put them in a weird environment. Obviously, Will Ferrell, everybody knows he can do SNL, but some of my favorite hosts are the people who they're serious A-list actors and they come in and they're just stupid for a week. They'd have fun. I think Ryan Gosling's always great. Emma Stone's always great.
Gosling's good.
Yeah, the Ryan Gosling Papyrus sketch, which isn't even a sketch, it's like a video that they shot, is the funniest SNL sketch in my opinion. It's a man who essentially loses his mind because the Avatar logo on the poster is just Avatar in Papyrus font, and he goes crazy about it. It's great.
I think Michael Che and Colin Jost met Michael Che here.
Oh,
also
nice.
I've met a lot of people here. Shane Gillis, when he got fired from SNL, Ray Boom was with him. Who else?
I've met a lot of former Red Sox and Bruins. That's who we get strolling through.
The one that got me the most, that I saw in person and didn't know why he was standing in our lobby. I see his face. All right, Road Trip. He had his own show, goatee with the snake.
Oh, it's okay for Tom Green.
Tom Green.
I had to sing the Eminem song.
Why was he? Yes, he was in the video. He was sitting in front, like I'm right here. Why is Tom Green sitting out there?
Yeah.
And I was like, "Can you?"
Did you meet him?
Yeah, I met him. He was had something down the hall.
Sure.
I was like,
"Come on in."
Michael Che was cool as hell.
I feel like this is great because you've got the two windows.
You
so
can see
people and you
everybody
just
that walks in here.
Come in.
Unless you go through that door over there and
yeah.
nobody sees you, which is kind of the way to
I like it.
bring
That's a
everybody
good
in.
move. It's a good
But
move.
yes, you just never know who might be sitting on that chair out there. Next, guys, I'm sorry.
Yeah, sure. We can wrap up with this one. Any chance of it being Lorne Michaels' final SNL, with it being Will Ferrell and Paul McCartney?
Ooh, I didn't think about that.
He's got to be.
By the way,
pretty old guy. I would imagine.
I'm in on Ferrell and McCartney, but I think Will Ferrell's game's going down.
I would agree with that.
I never like to talk about the way people look. It's rude. Will Ferrell looks terrible. He looks like he's 75.
You think he's not aging well?
Yeah, not aging well. Which is, I'll probably age like milk. It's fine. I call it like I see it. What was the question?
Paul McCartney aging well?
Yeah. Well, it's not the real Paul McCartney.
I would say so.
It's a replacement. They replaced him,
I've
so
heard
he's
that
younger.
before.
So
Lorne Michaels' final SNL.
I guess.
No,
don't
it's
think
not
it is?
happening. No.
We'd know. I think we'd know.
That would be a world tour.
I think it's
so, yeah.
in, but it's the same way he's left the other few times where he leaves and then he comes back immediately because he can't stand to not run the show. So in on him being out. I'm also in on him coming back.
Who would take over? Tina Fey?
Probably someone
Tina
like
Fey.
that, yeah.
God, I love Tina Fey. Tina Fey's up there.
Joe, also, I saw a report that it was Wally's birthday today, but I don't believe
No.
that's true.
No.
I think that's false.
Were you there for the conversation we had before the show earlier today? I don't know if I think you
but
missed
I put it in our channel.
Yeah, so it's not Wally's birthday. The Red Sox, just whatever homestand they have in early May, they just claim it's Wally's birthday. So Wally has 45 different birthdays.
Dude,
out.
I'm out on that.
Out.
Okay.
Have a birthday. Stick to it.
I did text with Jeremy Conley today. Jeremy Conley today. Jeremy and I, years ago at Scouts, I was kind of out on Wally as a...
Kind of. Joe, you were out on Wally.
Give me the skinny.
You were kind of petitioning for some mascots to get in the Hall of Fame, and I think you said Wally was not a Hall of Fame mascot.
I said Wally was not. He's only been around for 29 years.
And then we
Hasn't paid his dues.
some research on mascots that are in the Hall of Fame.
Then we looked up who was in the Hall of Fame.
It is a great...
The Baseball Hall of Fame? They have mascots?
No, they
just
have
the
a
mascot Hall of Fame.
I didn't know that was a thing.
It's a great disservice to Wally that he is not in.
So I was out...
some not great mascots.
I gotta pull up this list.
Yeah.
Vehemently. Is that the word? Vehemently?
Yeah.
I was vehemently pissed that Wally was going into the Hall or a candidate. Then we looked into who was actually in the Hall of Fame, and I was pissed that Wally wasn't in the Hall of Fame.
This stinks.
So, how can... I've never... 360 Joe today. Again. Dude, I did a...
That might be a 180.
180, 360, whatever.
360
I did this
Joe.
one today on the Isaiah Thomas thing. I go, yeah, they're just doing it for fun. And all of a sudden I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, well, I think the only two Celtics that really have connected with the locals is Isaiah Thomas and Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
Right? Can you give me another one, guys? That's really, and I went back to Reggie Lewis.
Like fabric of the community.
Yeah, it feels like those guys are certainly the two leaders in the clubhouse that were
Pierce did. I'm not saying he didn't.
You know what? I didn't even. It didn't click earlier today, but I think it's interesting that I think Jaylen Brown in the city of Boston has definitely clicked a lot more. It feels like Isaiah Thomas was New England wide. You know what I mean? Like Jalen's done so much for the city and for the inner city programs, the MIT stuff, the Harvard stuff. It's great, but it's all kind of local to the inner city, the city limits, if you will, where it was all about what he did on the court, and that translates to people who are watching around New England. I thought it was a fair point.
There are people that also confirmed that I was pissed that Wally shouldn't have been in, and then I got and then when I heard it was in, I was pissed.
I pulled up the mascot Hall of Fame. Montana University's mascot is in.
Who?
UD, the Delaware mascot's in. This Hall of Fame sucks. It's worse than the baseball Hall of Fame. They're just letting anybody in.
You know what? I think you can make a case. We missed it, but did you see Jaron Duran get robbed in the head?
Yeah. I saw it. You think I didn't see it, Joe? You think something bad happened to Jaron Duran and I didn't see it?
It was just funny that it happened and I just went, did anybody else see that?
Oh, I saw it. I'm trying not to distract us from the games and the show, but I've seen everything. I've seen it all.
All right.
Rough night for
What was the answer, though? Again? Oh, Wally. What?
Not to kind of his birthday, but not his birthday.
So Wally gets a week's birthday?
Well,
Wally gets
his
whatever
first
birthday is
appearance-
convenient to the Red Sox.
His first appearance was April 20th, I believe, at opening day, and now they
97.
kind of just throw it in May somewhere. So
Stupid. Shout out Wally, though. I'm a fan of Wally the mascot out on his birthday.
Yeah, I like Wally.
I think the construction of the idea of Wally, great.
Yes.
It's not a sock. It's a monster
Joe,
that came out of the green
what's
room.
tickled you over there?
Somebody in our chat goes, "Hey, Joe."
Over Joe?
You know what? Well, I don't. Maybe yeah.
You don't know how his day's going.
You know what I saw that people are doing that I'm completely out on? Canceling the Uber ride like halfway through and hoping they don't notice.
No, you'll get
Can't do
charged,
that, yeah.
bro.
I saw a video of it, and the guy called out the guy who canceled it, and they got into a fight in the car.
All right.
I'm out.
I'm going to make this quick because we have to go to break.
Okay. My bad.
I went to... No, it's not your bed. Sometimes we like to talk about poop on the show.
Sure.
It's something we all do, right? I went to the buffet on a Saturday. Night
intro.
Night one of WrestleMania.
Rough.
It gets even better.
And I'm walking with Andy Wong of the Kowloon.
Shout out, Andy.
Shout out. He goes, all right, Joe, I'm going to take a cab back. I'm not really into the cab scene. Like, he has no problem.
Especially in Vegas.
When I sit in a cab, I feel like I'm in a cop car.
Yeah.
Okay?
With the glass, the plexiglass, yeah.
Out. I go, no, I'm just going to Uber. It's just easier for me. I got it on the app. He's like, all right, cool. Gets in his thing. It's gone. I see him. All of a sudden, I get the rumble in the jungle.
Ooh.
The rumbles. And it says 15-minute wait because it was packed, and I'm at a casino. And I'm like, oh, man. Do I cancel and take the cab? It was a real...
That's a Sophie's choice.
I was about to say.
That is a real...
And I could see it, just the cab's just waiting. And then one of the guys who has the caravan cab, you know, the one with the sliding door that...
And they yell at you if you try to open it, but they're like, I'll do it. I'll open it. Yeah. I don't like
So
that.
I had one of those... Ooh, do I cab it right now?
Yeah.
The other thing
Can
with
I
the cab,
make it 15
the cab
minutes?
will drop you off at the front of the casino. The other ones will drop you at the special drop-off area.
Were you going casino to casino?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's different.
I was going Cosmo to Luxor, which is not far.
That's not too bad.
You could walk.
Do you have... Yeah, you don't have to do a loop, right? It's right down.
just out into and boom.
Yeah.
But if I got in the cab. So anyways, I waited it out, but I thought about canceling and cabbing.
Sometimes you got to do it. I've had moments where, all right, I'm gonna be late. You just got to accept it. I'm gonna be late. You take care of it. It's easier to eat it on the front end than the back end, is what I always say.
All right, Scats, anything else?
That is going to wrap up a Friday night edition of In or Out.
That might have been the best 36 minutes of radio we've done all week.
I like that.
I don't know, actually. We could probably do a best of with all the breaks I've blown. All right. You want to hang out for one more segment?
I would love to.
Okay, all right. Well, we have to take a break. This is where we, our friends in our chat, we call this the break headline break. A little bit of an extended break because we got to pay a lot of bills. But we had fun, right?
I had a great time.
Now you can go to the bathroom, cook your food, do all that. We'll be back right after this on 98.5 The Sports Zone.
Don't go anywhere. There's more Joe Murray. On the way on 90.
Go to valvolinensandoilchange.com. You can enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit newengoldchange.com. You get a 15% coupon off your next drive-through oil change.
Yeah, I'm going to go take that tomorrow because I need an oil
Right here.
change.
Just download, and when they scan it, 15% off.
And
by going to visit New England. Actually, it's NewEnglandOilChange.com.
NewEnglandOilChange.com.
15%.
Can't wait.
You live on the... No, you're not in the North Shore anymore.
No, Haverhill. I'm practically a New Hampshire person.
It's not New Hampshire.
It's right there. Andrew Monasterio strikes out to end the top of the ninth. Atlanta coming up.
Oh, we're not going to get that over 3.5, are we?
No shot. Well, extras, you got a decent shot, but I doubt it. What are you thinking about, Joe?
Well, there's a Game 7 in the NBA.
There is.
I'm trying to think of where can we talk about next, because I was just thinking about this. Are the Cavs or Pistons better than the New York Knicks?
No.
Yeah, me either.
No. Not even close, really.
So I had to take, maybe you were there. I said, Felger crushed me for this one, so I deserve it. I said the NBA needs the Celtics.
Do they?
I think I'm going to take the L.
Yeah. I think I genuinely the Knicks haven't been good in how long? 50 years? Like championship worthy.
Well, they went to
early 2000s
lost
they
in 95.
Yeah. So
to Hakeem Olajuwon
at 99 or 2000. No, but that was another one. They went back to San Antonio. They lost. So, but in terms of being a championship contender year after year, which is what they've been for the last 3 years, it's been 50 years. Like early 70s was the last time they were winning championships. And I think people forgot just how much of a needle mover the New York Knicks are, and Madison Square Garden is, and the Stars courtside have been. And we've seen that this year in the NBA, where they don't need the Celtics. Even in the West, where Oklahoma City, San Antonio, and Minnesota are your final three. Think about those markets. Mid-tier to bottom tier in the country. And it doesn't matter because the Knicks are moving the needle. And then you've got Detroit and Cleveland as the other two teams in the East. Again, not huge markets. Boston, Chicago, Miami, LA, all out of it. But the Knicks, they're carrying it. It's on their back.
So teams have not won back-to-back in the NBA the last 7 years. Do you think the New York Knicks can win the NBA championship?
I wouldn't put my money on it, but I do think they can. And there are a lot of factors in it. I'm not going to go the cheap route of like injuries. Yeah, if somebody gets hurt, of course they can win it. But if you think about depth-wise, Oklahoma City, nobody matches that. They're the best team in the NBA. They've got the superstar MVP candidate. They've got the depth. They've got second-round rookies that are starting games or being their sixth man. They're playing, out of their minds. So they have all that covered. But San Antonio doesn't have the depth.
Ooh, I don't know, man.
They've got the best player.
I think San Antonio's legit. I actually think they can beat the Thunder.
I do too, but I don't think they have the depth to match
Like
New York.
I think the Thunder, and maybe tell me if I'm wrong, Skaz. I think the Thunder are like, when I say best team, with like Hartenstein and Dort, with SGA doing
no
his
one's
thing.
beating the Thunder.
So
it's not happening.
Should we just stop?
You don't think like NBA best player can beat the better team?
I think Wemby has a better chance than any team in the East.
I agree.
Yes.
But I think if Wemby beats OKC and they get to the finals, I think the Spurs are beatable, especially for New York.
I just wonder. Yeah, I mean, you could argue New York's a better team, but it's just Wemby.
Wemby's insane.
Yeah, he's Wemby.
Yes.
If he beats the Thunder, I mean, he's Wemby.
What are the chances the New York Knicks win the championship?
14%.
Yeah, that might be generous.
14%?
14%.
Somewhere in that range feels.
So you think Thunder, Spurs, New York?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think the New York Knicks are pretty squarely the third best team left in the playoffs. I could argue maybe Minnesota versus the Knicks would be a pretty good series. But I would say for me that's where I'd have them, and I'd have Minnesota ahead of Cleveland and Detroit.
Agreed.
Is this good for the NBA?
Yeah. Definitely. You get the Knicks versus Wemby, that's great. You get the Knicks versus OKC, not as good.
But You know what? Who are you rooting for?
Oh, I'm rooting for the Knicks because
Me too.
I think
Isn't that crazy, guys? That's where I'm going with all of this.
Gross.
We could be rooting for the New York Knicks so a back-to-back team doesn't win.
But that's not it for me. It's almost in the sick, twisted way Red Sox fans were forced to root for the Yankees at times, or the Patriots have been forced not to root for the Bills, but having teams in your division that are good when you're in a team that you can put pressure on ownership in these markets. You know, people complain about owners and stuff like that, but the owners do listen around here. You know, this isn't Pittsburgh or somewhere else where you can, do whatever you want. Nobody cares. Yeah. So I think the New York Knicks winning has to incentivize the Boston Celtics, has to show them how far away they are.
Your mentality
that's how I cope, Joe, is, there's got to be some sick, twisted way that I can, make the Celtics better out of this.
So, Keegan, that's radio at its finest.
Okay. Thank you, Joe.
Find something that's going on elsewhere.
Okay.
And how can you relate it to here? And Skaz is that rooting for the New York Knicks might motivate the Celtics. Watching the New York Knicks have a chance in a championship. By the way, they still
should bother the Celtics.
They still have to beat the Pistons or the Cavs.
Yeah, that'll be a task.
I'm going to tell you right now, I'm actually a James Harden fan.
That's crazy.
Hear me out. I always liked him.
No,
but he's a born loser.
Loser,
right? We all agree.
Hall of Famer.
Yeah, well, did you play middle school basketball? You might be a Hall of Famer. The Basketball Hall of Fame's a joke.
Yeah, but James Harden can still beat anybody off the dribble.
Young James Harden was the best two-way player in the league. People forget about that. He was a defensive, like that young OKC.
You're talking like OKC.
They used to put him on the best player.
But the second he got to Houston, it was like, I'm scoring.
Well, no taxes, some friendlier strip clubs. Things happen
Yeah,
does Oklahoma have state tax?
Well,
if they do, who's living in Oklahoma?
I will say this: when he was with Houston, choke artist, absolute.
He didn't care about winning.
I blame Chris Paul, but yeah,
sure.
But even before that, the Dwight teams, and you can blame Dwight too, but he did not care. He was, I'm going to get my money, I'm going to party, and I'm going to score 35 every night.
We left 2 nights ago thinking, man, the Cavs, they really made that move. It really worked. Now I'm like dogging him again.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for Harden. I know most people want to watch him fall on his face. That's why we're watching.
I'd rather see Pistons Knicks than Cavs Knicks, I think.
I think it'll be a more interesting series.
Well,
and I just think the crowds.
Can Cade Cunningham rise to being a superstar that he probably should be?
And I think Detroit.
And he had the lung thing. I think that's another thing behind it.
I think Detroit's bigs are a more interesting matchup than Cleveland's bigs. Cleveland's bigs will let Cat shoot and kind of be Cat. Jalen Duren and Beef Stew are not going to let Cat be Cat. So I think from an outsider's perspective, Detroit versus the Knicks is an interesting. Mitchell Robinson versus Duren on the boards, the good guard play. I'm into that.
I think, listening to you talk about it, I do think, too, with Oklahoma City, obviously, the bigs, that's their issue if they face either Detroit or New York in the finals. But if Wemby can, he erases that, right? And now it's we have the better player, and he's just so far and away better than the guys that you're going to have guarding him. Now I'm starting to think it might be the Spurs. It might just be the Spurs. Because even if they go up, say it's San Antonio, New York, rematch of 2099, whatever it is, they're erasing the only real matchup nightmare that you would have against any of the other teams. And he's the best player in the series. And I think there's you got to give a lot of credit to best player in an NBA series. That means something.
I think Wemby's the face of the NBA right now.
Great.
I also think that why do I sound different? I also think that the elbow he threw kind of showed a little edge.
Awesome.
Meaning all right, you might be a little soft, but you're good. But I like that. You know what I mean? And maybe he is an a-hole. Sometimes you got to root for the a-hole.
I think that there's a difference too between soft and fragile. Body-wise, might be a little fragile. It's the limbs having as much of you as there is. There's more to get hurt, But soft, I don't ever think has been a question. Because, like, hustle-wise, he's always been that guy. He's got a little a-hole, you know? The elbow, I think, was just the tip of the iceberg. But you've seen it. He'll jaw with dudes. I think beef stew, right, Skaz? If I'm not mistaken, I believe they got into it earlier this year, so...
Beef stew gets into it with everybody.
Well, yeah.
It's kind of his thing.
Natural-born psycho.
Yeah.
Real quick, I got a question for you. Have you guys ever had a beef stew sub?
No, but I'm interested. My father.
How did I think that question was going to be anything else? That's on me. I've been doing this for far too long to think that question was going to be anything else.
My father used to make Dinty Moore beef stew.
Oh, I love it out of a can.
Real hot. Get it as hot as possible. And then he would butter about 17 pieces of toast.
Mm.
And he'd just dip it in the beef stew. And just eat it that way. Like, no spoon, toast instead.
I saw it the other day. I saw a beef stew sub, and now I'm...
Is that a thing, though?
I don't know. But
where did you see it?
TikTok.
Local? Or
Local.
Local?
I might have to find out who it is.
Remember that pizza joint we were talking about a few weeks ago? You said it was one of the best steak and cheeses you've ever had.
That would be next to the Encore Casino.
Yes.
Square Deli.
Square Deli.
Chris, go say hi to him. He's
I'm going tomorrow.
Oh, really? Friend of Bird, friend of the show, Everett guy, and that's all I have to say about that. Let Forrest come. We're gonna do musings. I already did this hour. You can leave if you want, but have you ever been a part of the music?
I haven't.
You can stay.
I'll stick around. I'm having a great time.
You're holding your co-host hostage this week.
No.
Well, so Lucy,
I would rather be nowhere.
I will say this. Lucy did say to me last night, Joe, I have to go home soon because, and I was like, no, you're going to leave. And she goes, no, I'll stay one more.
There you go.
And I said, okay. So I hope I'm not holding you.
No, you're not holding me. I would willingly leave if I wanted to leave, but I'm enjoying this.
All right. Well, how about this? We'll do musings.
We'll do musings and then, All right.
And then I'll tell all our audience what we have going on, and then you can get home in a reasonable hour. Maybe take out on the way home.
Real quick, Jaron Duran's coming up with a man on third. Chance to go ahead. Just saying. I think it'd be funnier when we come back and we can just laugh in his face.
Are you going to get takeout on the way home?
Yeah, I don't know what I want though. I don't want fast food, but I might have to resort to it.
What about a Thai food on the way home?
I'm living in just the Groundhog Day because you and Street Team Joe had this conversation
last night.
Verbatim.
Last night.
He texted me at 9:30 if I was hungry and wanted food.
Well,
we're at 11.
Joe, you're missing. He was in studio when he texted you. He was sitting next to you when he texted you and asked if you were hungry.
He was talking to Lucy and texting me if I wanted food.
That's a multitasker right there. I appreciate that.
During a segment. And Joe goes, well, why did you just text me?
I won't blow up Joe's spot. I won't tonight.
Tonight.
But he is at a fabulous dinner tonight.
Yeah, he is. I heard about this. Jaron Duran hit on the knee, so we didn't have a chance to laugh at him, unfortunately.
Well, hey,
he'll probably get picked off at first again.
Do you think the Ghost Runner is good or bad for the Red Sox?
Oh, it's bad. It has been since its inception. I know Alex Cora isn't here anymore for me to dump on him, but the worst manager in the history of baseball when it comes to the Ghost Runner. He was awful. They never played for one run. They always played for two. They always lost because of it. I don't think I think they were like 2-60 on the road at extra innings games under Alex Cora because of the Ghost Runner. I miss him, though.
Okay. All right. Well, I want to talk about aliens.
All right.
You guys down with that?
I'm in.
Final hour of the show here. We'll do the musings next. Keagan Stiefel's going to hang around because he's got nothing else to do. And what are you going to do about dinner? I guess, I don't know. I got to wake up at 5 in the morning anyways. But you know what? Got to make some money, baby. We'll hit the break. I'm Joe Murray, 98.5 The Sports.
More Joe Murray coming up on the Sports Hub.
I will say it was Tyler Samaniego yet again. So that's 2 big woofs in 2 nights. So unfortunate couple of nights for Tyler Samaniego.
Yes, it was Yastrzemski with the pinch hit. Mike Yastrzemski.
Mikey.
That sucks. Losing to Yaz's grandkid.
Yeah, no, this team sucks, and everything about them sucks.
And I lost my bet. Over 3.5.
Oh,
2 runs again.
I lost mine that I gave out because I had -1.5.
And you didn't win yours either.
But I won my under, so I'll take that.
Well,
50-50 booking, folks.
Well, Spurs lead 25-20. They're looking to eliminate the Wolves. And who won? Game 7 will be between the Pistons and Cavs. Well, that was interesting.
Was it?
Headlines are brought to you by DN Van Lines. Take the chance out of your move and make the sure bet with DN Van Lines, an approved mover of the Department of Defense. DNVanLines.com. I'm Joe Murray.
Are you actually coaching the game, or it's just that is? I feel so strongly about that. I can't even tell you.
Boston Talk Sports here.
What do we got? What do we got?
Sports.
You want a random take? Murray's got all sorts on stuff in the world unrelated to sports. So sit back, relax, and get your mind in the game and listen to the words of a grown man complaining.
All right, back here. Murray's Music. Did you ever hear that rap?
The Murray's Music's rap?
Yeah, that was rap.
Yeah, I've heard it. Joe, I'm a listener. I'm a fan.
You want a random take? Murray's got all sorts.
Who is that?
That is Mark Feldman, who was a former producer here.
Shout out.
Is there a date on that, guys? The Murray's Music's bed? I want to say it's like maybe 13, 14 years.
Wow.
It's not the longest running segment at the Sports Hub. I think not Maz's Tears though.
No, that's a great segment though. I'm a big fan of
the final word and all that stuff's been going on forever.
But is that,
I don't know. Actually, it might be. Generally, music is about anything at all.
Okay.
I usually complain about something. I wrote a couple of things down too, and now but I did want to talk about last week. Actually, Skaz was out. He had a wedding.
Congratulations, Skaz.
Yeah,
for having a friend who got married.
That's right. Congratulations. But there was the UFO files have been released.
They were.
And I'm a believer. And I watched a video today. It's in our Slack channel. I know that you're not invited to our Slack channel, so therefore
it's all right.
You're not going to be able to see it. But
I don't want the invite.
I watched this thing, and now I've been told that they're real. But just a couple of days ago in Nevada, there was a blue light flashing. It lifts off, it glides horizontally to the right, and then shoots away at an extreme speed.
How extreme we talk?
Dude, it was
like nutso? Like
it had to be movie. Well, you want to watch?
Yeah, let me see.
There you go.
Let me get it on.
So this is just far away. Look,
floating.
It's a floating orb. And it's in Nevada, so I assume it's the desert.
Yeah.
Because,
a lot of weird stuff happening out there.
But this is just recently. Now, there's drones and other things like this, but watch this thing just disappear.
Damn. That thing took off. That's wild.
Now, I know nobody can see this.
Now, imagine somebody's back with a reel. They're about to cast. The speed at which the cast goes, this thing was about 40 times faster than that. This thing took off the screen before you could even notice it.
So I saw this last night, but have you ever heard of underwater UFOs?
No, I have not.
I never heard of the Hot Cheeto girl either.
We're teaching each other things here.
So this, according to the New York Post, who always gets...
And they always get it right. And they usually have photo evidence to back it up.
There have been thousands of mysterious underwater UFOs spotted off the U.S. shores.
And Joe, remind the folks at home, what does UFO stand for?
Well, unidentified flying object, but now they call it a unidentified APOs. Or UAPs.
UAPs? Skaz? He has no idea.
We're in Area 98.5. But
yes, the new name is a UAP. It is an identified anomalous phenomena.
I hate that. That's too much. They're doing too much now. Because they don't want to talk about flying objects, so they're like, well, if it's not flying, we can't call it that.
Okay.
They're all UFOs.
Okay. Let's have a real discussion.
Okay.
Real discussion. I believe that there is other life forms, period.
Sure.
We cannot be the only life form in the world. Am I crazy?
No.
Guys, do you
well,
believe it?
for other reasons, but no.
Well, I'm crazy for a lot of reasons. So people just are looking at the sky, right?
Yep.
Why aren't they looking down, Joe?
Oh, you're saying like underwater aliens?
I watched that Megalongdong.
Yeah.
But part 2, though.
One of your favorites.
The Megalongdong.
Megalongdong?
You know, the shark?
Yeah.
The reason why...
A Megalongdong?
It's a movie, so it's not real, but how did they get the idea? If you go really deep into the...
How could they possibly think of a giant shark?
Come up with an idea?
No, forget
for a
about the
movie.
Megalongdong shark. There's underneath the water, it gets colder and colder, and it's an area that no one can go to.
You can't get to it. Remember when they tried to get
Pressure.
to it with the PlayStation controller and they went...
Yeah, not
Gone.
great.
So...
They had what was coming to them.
Why is it colder? Is it just deeper?
Yeah, I would imagine. Further from the sun.
So again, everyone's turning their attention to the sky, but there's a lot going on in the water.
Joe Murray says, hey, guys, the oceans, what about them?
Unidentified...
What about that water over there?
They're called USOs.
Oh.
Unidentified submersible objects.
Sure.
Okay, so now we have UAPs.
UAPs? UFOs?
And now we have what are they, Joe?
USOs.
USOs, okay.
Submersibles. Objects.
That was the thing that the people went poof on.
Any
that's
object
3.
detected underwater that cannot be immediately identified or explained.
Sure. But that...
They can be both technological sensors and by the naked eye. Witnesses often describing them as moving at incredible fast speeds, making precise changes of direction, and possessing transmedium capabilities by seamlessly transitioning between water and air.
Ooh. Now, you ever see something fly up out of the water? I'm not talking dolphins. I'm not talking whales. But just...
No.
I haven't either.
I have never seen anything come out of the water.
Neither have I. I've seen... I'm not going to say I've seen UFOs, but at night, you see lights. They disappear. They come back. Whatever. I've seen those. I've never seen anything fly out of the water. That's new to me.
There are reports that underwater vessels detect crafts moving at exceptionally high speeds underwater. This is some author. He wrote a book called Catastrophic Disclosure.
Some guy.
Us writers.
He's an author.
Credit.
He Catastrophic Disclosure, Aliens, the Deep State, and the Truth. Now, that's one or two things. He goes, that's something we don't understand, or that means our technology is picking up ghosts underwater. Now we have ghost ships, which is a good movie if you've ever seen it.
I'm in on Ghosts.
You ever see the movie?
No.
Ghost Ship. Watch it. I've watched it.
Okay. It's a recent flick?
Yeah, within the 2000s.
Okay.
It was good. I watched it. Maybe Skaz is
2002. Would you like to guess? It's Rotten Tomatoes score.
36.
It's bad. I watched it though.
But it's bad in a good way.
19.
A little lower. 14% on Rotten Tomatoes. It starred such massive
dignitaries.
Yeah, such as Emily Browning.
Nope.
Desmond Harrington.
Desmond Howard.
Carl Urban. He's famous.
Carl Urban. He is famous. The Boys. You a Boys fan?
And Julianne Margulies.
Anyways, I saw it.
Julianne
It doesn't look very
It happened.
good, Joe.
The movie happened.
The movie did
Joe
happen.
watched it.
It happened.
And Carl Urban was there.
There's been over 9,000 reported sightings since August of 2025, and approximately 500 occurred within 5 miles of a coastline, according to the Marine Technology News.
What coastline?
Additionally, over 100 objects were reportedly seen either hovering above or entering and emerging from bodies of water. The 2 states with the highest coastal populations, California and Florida. The top 2 charge for the highest number of USO sightings, according to the Enigma website.
See, unfortunately, people from California and Florida are not to be trusted.
Yeah. California accounts for 389 reported sightings. The Sunshine State coming in second with 306.
Yeah, those people can't be trusted.
Data also shows several clusters of activity centered around specific coastal points throughout the country, raising eyebrows for both experts and government officials who fear the objects could pose a risk to national security. It seems like there are 5 or 6 areas where there's real high UFO activity in water. It would make a great deal of sense, and I think the problem that the regular person is facing is that they're saying to themselves, okay, if these things are real, how could they come to Earth and hide? And the ocean seems like a great place to do so.
Sure does. See, I think the ocean is scarier to most people than space. It is to me.
Yeah.
I would rather go in space than to the bottom of the ocean. I'm out on the ocean.
There are things birthing that we would never know.
Yeah.
Meeting and
I don't even like swimming in the ocean. Get me away from the ocean.
Oh, I love the ocean.
I'll stay near the coast. I'll get on a boat as long as I can still see.
Have you ever been anything in the ocean ever bothered you or like
touched me or anything? No.
No, you're just afraid of the ocean.
I don't trust what's down there. I've been on one cruise, that's the only time I've ever been in like the middle of the ocean where you can't see anything. And I can compartmentalize, but it's scary.
So like when I go to Cape Cod, I like to go to the middle of the Cape. That's up here this is where the shacks are. Yeah. They're up P-Town, Turo, all the way to Chatham.
P-Town, Lou Merloni's hometown.
Really?
No.
Oh.
I once said he was from P-Town, and he got
he's from Framingham.
Yeah, I meant Providence. He got upset.
Like P-Town. I got you now. But the middle of there's not a lot of activity. That's where I go. I like to go to the middle. There's some sightings.
A common man.
But I'm full belly in there. Yeah. I mean, our street team Joe, he's a body surfer.
I'm a pool guy.
And if you keep going Gloucester or whatever, it's colder, so there's no sharks.
Yeah.
So I'm not afraid of the ocean going in, but I am afraid of what's in there.
Yeah. No, I don't like it. I'm not. If you get like 30 feet into the water, there's some weird stuff going on, and I don't want any part of it. I'm out. I'm a pool guy through and through. I've always been a pool guy. I know a lot of people, they prefer the beach. They like the sand. They like the sun. I like a chair, and I like chlorinated water. That's what I'm in on.
I don't know how much I feel about the USOs, but there's a lot going on under there. And could they be disrupting the tide?
Could they be destroying?
Like, do they have any effects on the moon?
Oh, maybe a potential danger to
the moon
makes
makes the water move.
Yeah, the high tide, low tide.
Could there be a phenomena,
a submersible, affecting the tides? That's a great question. And if it does, how does that affect the ocean life?
Which would be a big part of our environment.
Especially our local environment.
That's right. We need lobster.
We need jobs.
Well, jobs.
Are the submersibles ruining jobs? Are they...
Do you know
are they creating jobs?
Somebody in our chat said that only 28% of the global seafloor has actually been mapped out.
Yeah, that checks out. You can't get to like the real seafloor. You know what I mean? Like you get way out, say 10 miles off the coast, you can't get down there.
Do you ever watch the crab guys? They go out on what is that? What channel is that? National Geographic.
National Geographic, the Discovery Channel.
Yeah, and they go out and go crab fishing, like king crab fishing in the worst.
The Alaskan king crab.
Yeah. I like
deadliest catch, but more Alaska than New England.
Out on that.
Yeah, no, I'm all set.
I'd make a lot of money, but my life is on the line.
No, I'm good. Anything
plus one bump, I'm out.
Joe, there's a reason we're sitting inside a AC building talking to the microphones because we could be making a lot more money doing that. I'm out. I'm not doing it.
Anyways, this is probably why they don't want to leak the documents of UFOs. I'm glad that there's some transparency.
Yeah.
But now, 9,000 reports in the water. I do agree with you that Florida and California
suspect. You know?
I agree with that.
A lot of greenery going on in California, a lot of everything else going on in Florida. They're doing bath salts out there.
Sal would like to chime in.
All right.
Let's hear what Sal has to say. Hello, Sal.
Hey, my mother who's born in Somalia told me a story about how when she was a teenager, something came above them and it was hovering and it stopped, and then something came through the door and it looked at them and they were just kids and everybody was frozen. They couldn't move. And then my mom, I asked her a couple of years later, I asked her, was that just a story or were you just telling me a story, or like when we were kids, were you lying to us? She was like, no, she swore to God, she saw it and it happened to her. So yes, I honest to God assume that there are other living things outside our world. And when these things happen, it doesn't happen in one place, it happens all over the world.
So do you think there was a reason why, like maybe in Somalia it would happen?
I don't know, but like it doesn't happen in one place. You'd think like, oh, it happens in America. It happens in North America. Mostly we hear about things happening in North America, but it's happening on the other side of the world too. People are seeing stuff out there.
Can I ask, was this on the coast? Was it near water, or were you more inland? Or was
it's in the city, Mogadishu, yeah.
Huh?
There is a lot of claims that they're near like pyramids,
sure,
or things of that degree. So I do agree with you. Like we're just talking North America, but yeah, there's probably
the aliens and the pyramids go together hand in hand. And Somalia is not too far from Egypt, if I'm not mistaken, right?
No, it's closer. Yeah,
it's closer. I mean Africa, right? But
yeah,
I don't know how close.
So you believe her? You believe her, Sal?
I do. I don't think my mom will lie to me. I asked her like a couple years later, like, was that just a story you told us when we were kids? Like, were you just making it up? She was like, no, it really happened. Like, literally everybody froze in the house. Nobody could move. And she said, like, something came through the door and it looked at us and then it went back. And then something else, she was like, she doesn't know if it was the same or like different, multiple things were coming back and just looking at them and going back. She was like, nobody could move. Like, literally, like their body was all frozen.
So, Sal, were you just kicking around tonight and listening? And did you feel?
Yeah, I do Uber and Lyft. I was just listening to you guys.
No, I really appreciate that. But I'm glad that this connected with you. So you actually listened to the radio show and you're like, dude, I got to call these guys? Like,
I had to.
But do you feel like there's a connection to that story with you and your family and to what we're talking about? Like, you felt it?
Yeah. I think my mom had some sort of experience. I'm not sure if it was real or not, but it happened. Something did happen to her.
I've never known Sal's mom to be a liar.
No, your mom, no. But have you ever called sports radio before?
I called once this radio station, and there was a hold for a while, and I was working, so I had to get off.
So this is the first time you've ever been on the radio?
Yes.
So me and you both.
And
cool.
Yeah.
Doing it together.
But I appreciate you sharing the story, and I'm going to tell you, I think I believe your mom.
Yeah. I picked up one of your guys who works at the marketing department at your station once, and we were both listening to the station.
Oh, really? Do you know the name?
I forgot about his name.
Was he nice to you? Did he treat you right?
Marketing guy, huh?
He was good.
Good.
I hope he.
I'm going to say real quick before I let you go. Marketing guy. Was it Rucker? Chris Rucker?
I don't remember the name. It was a while ago. It was.
I want to guess
at the start of the Patriots season.
Start of the Patriots. Do we have a description of this young man?
He was a young guy. He had a picture of a dog on his app on the picture as a profile for the Lyft Uber thing.
Christian.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
I know who it is. Christian.
Yeah.
All right, Sal. Well, thank you for sharing that experience with us. We're here every night.
Thank you. I listen every night.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thanks, Sal.
Has to be Christian. Got his dog on there.
You started with a guy who hasn't worked here in 10 years.
Yeah,
so a guy I've never met. A guy I've worked
Did he
with.
hire you?
No, he was gone before I started. So what a wild name to start with.
Hey, Skaz, we're talking about aliens.
I gotta
go way back.
Yeah.
I guess so, the Wayback Machine.
I wish we would have asked what year about what year. The
Mogadishu, right on the coast, though. So like,
but that guy's never called into the radio. He's listening and he goes, "I have to do this.
You have to."
He felt a connection to call, which I really do appreciate. Like, I believe it. This is what you can do on the radio, Keagan, is that you can connect to people that like you would think you'd never talk to.
If I try to talk about this stuff between the hours of 4 and 6 on weekdays, I'd get shot. I'd get
I will say
ripped
this.
out of the studio. I'm having a great time.
The Nesson demographic, which I don't know if everyone realizes it. Maybe we're just there. It's definitely 55 plus.
They're all older than like my dad. they're all my parents' age plus for sure.
Yeah, like there were things you said tonight that I'm like, wait, what's that mean? And again, I'm 44. I feel like I'm hip. I feel like I'm in the know.
You're with the times.
But like, I am older, and I get it. There's
maybe
some
that's
things.
my problem. I got to get older quick.
Well, no, there's just you find things cooler. Like I don't know, people use words I don't understand. I use different words.
Sure,
it just changes over time.
Yeah,
like
boned
you
up.
know what's one I get all the time? Our interns use. They're like, "Hey, you need anything tonight?" "No, man, I'm good." They write "bet" back to me.
Hate that. You know what I hate? And I think this is more your word.
Oh, word. Yeah.
I hate that.
Word.
I hate word. It's a little too
word
vanilla ice
means
for
like
me.
word is word. Yeah, word to your mother.
Yeah.
No, word is like yes, word. Hey man, we're gonna go get some food before him. Word.
I don't like bet, but I've probably used that more than word.
I got one today. This is what I had today. Skaz. Someone dropped a shore on me today.
So I do that,
sure.
I know people don't like it, but I'm a big sure. Like when I'm listening.
No. Hey Keagan, do you think you can be there by 3:00 today?
Ooh,
sure.
I hate that. I hate that. That you might as well just tell me I don't care about your time and then spit in my face.
Sure.
I hate that. Do I know the person who dropped that?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I was hoping I did.
No.
I was going to yell at him.
No.
You know what I hate?
You know what I hate?
Bud.
Like, what's up? Oh, Bud.
What's up, Bud?
What's up, Bud? I
don't like it.
I drop a lot of bros in there.
Bro's fine. I'm a pal guy. I call people pal. But I don't mean it, and I know that people take offense to it, but I want everybody to know, now that I'm on the radio, I can say it. I don't, no animosity. You're my pal. I genuinely mean it if I say it.
I don't like, because we work with women, and I respect all women.
Mm-hmm.
Toots, out.
Oh, that's terrible.
If I'm with somebody, hey, what's up, Toots? Out. See you
Hun?
later. Out.
Don't like hun.
Oh, hun, see ya.
The only person who could call me honey or baby, old woman from the South. Sure, you can do it. Anybody else, out. Don't call me that.
Yeah, there's some ones that women, I don't know how they do it.
Yeah, no.
I would smack you.
Yeah,
Right.
I wouldn't be able to do it.
All right, one more. John is in Littleton. Hello, John.
Hey, boys. Red Sox suck, so we're talking aliens. I got a story.
That's right.
Cool.
So I grew up near the Quabbin Reservoir, and a buddy of mine lived way out in the sticks. Yeah. And we're walking to, I was 14, so we didn't have our license. We walked down the dirt road to one of his neighbors had a pond. So we were fishing there. We walked back, and it's just not a very populated area. There was, like, areas that were plowed out for houses coming in, but he was one of the first ones in there. And we're walking home, and there's just this bright orange ball in the sky. And we're, it's a good walk. So 5 minutes, we're walking and saying, what the hell is this thing, And then all of a sudden, it just zipped to the left and then up and out of sight. And we just sprinted home. And then this is, 30 years ago now.
I was going to say,
and my
what
buddy,
year?
It was probably like 97, 98.
Okay, all right. Do you know that a lot of the Massachusetts alien sightings are in central to western Mass?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, and
I didn't follow it that much.
Yeah, Unsolved Mysteries has 2 of them if you watch the last season of it.
Yeah, you'll notice, too, you hear a lot more of them in places that they don't have big city lights, obviously, so they're more noticeable. But it's not that we don't have them around here.
Yeah.
But they're more noticeable without the
John,
tall buildings.
Oh,
for sure.
The Alien Files that came out last week, there was only 2 sightings in Boston. One was in 1948, the other was in 56. But the most sightings...
I mean, we were just kids, so obviously
Yeah, the most sightings
We didn't
ever, though,
report it
was
or anything.
1965, most ever.
You know, I think I got to be honest, Joe. A lot of these line up with the drugs taken off and being
probably.
real cool.
Yeah,
so that's
probably.
interesting. It's an
So,
interesting
and I was
note.
like, hey, do you remember that night? Yeah, and they were like, yeah, definitely. So there you go.
Well, John, Unsolved Mysteries. You remember the show? Not the one with the other,
I loved it.
not the guy we liked growing up there.
Not
what
the
was
guy
that
we
guy's
like.
name?
Yeah, Stack.
Robert,
Robert
yeah,
Stack.
that guy. I love that guy. Unsolved
Yeah,
Mysteries.
the
That guy
best.
ruled. He had a trench coat and everything. He ruled. But there's a new one now. And while we're at it, do you remember the unfortunate tsunami that happened in Japan years ago? Well,
Yeah, of course.
there's an unsolved mystery about it. How it cleaned through. Obviously, it was unfortunate, but the people who still live there, in the middle of the night, they get random knockings of people actually at the door. There was a lot of lives lost.
Yeah.
And I guess they consider it like a super haunted area. And it's on that Unsolved Mystery. But I watched back to back that and what happened in Western Mass, and it blew my mind, dude.
That's awesome. Well, they're out there.
John, I got a quick question before we let you go. Red Sox take. I know you mentioned them. I'd love to get one from you.
It's pretty unwatchable at this point. That's the take.
Yeah, fair enough. Watch before the Red
Consider
Sox
me a
games, 4 to
paper
6.
baghead.
Yeah, John, we're on Nesson 4 o'clock, Monday through Friday.
Maybe we'll do some alien talk for you.
All right, I'll be there.
All right, thanks. Jeff checking in. Sal probably was on hold with Tanguay and Gresh on hold forever while they argued. I did not say that. I just read it.
I didn't say it, but I
read it.
Oh, Scotty.
Kyle Schwarber hit his 20th home run tonight.
Yeah, he had 2 today. So
that's a double dong night.
And if you bet that instead of a week ago, if you bet it today, you'd be a rich man.
Keegan, it's been fun.
It has been.
I'm kicking you out.
It's been real. That's fine.
We're going to do a long break, and then we're going to do say goodbye to everybody. We're going to go home.
Enjoy, guys.
Keagan Stiefel, everybody, you can check him out. Boston has entered the chat, which, did we ever find the audio there? No. Well, I guess just to pay it off, someone must have called. I heard it. I didn't hear it live. Scaz said he heard it live. But someone called in to the midday show and said that Boston has entered the chat is better than the Red Sox.
Truer words have never been spoken.
And I will take the win.
Yeah, that's a W.
Because I think we need to get all the wins we can get.
Listen, if you want to hear somebody talk negatively about the Red Sox on Nesson, I've been doing it. So tune in. It'll be fun.
Oh.
It's like seeing a UFO. Because it never happens.
And I would like to say that Manny Del Carmen, our good friend,
shout out,
who's
Manny.
also on the show.
One of the nicest dudes in the world. Love Manny.
World Series champion. I'll let you just read. You can't say it on the air. But he really, really wanted a bunt with the... he really wanted a bunt in that 10th inning by Duran.
And it's the same issue that goes back to the days of Alex Cora. Nothing has changed, folks. Same team. They stink.
All right, he's Keagan Stiefel. Everybody check him out. Find him on socials. It was fun. We'll take a final break of the night, and then we'll kiss everybody goodbye after this here on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Don't go anywhere. There's more Joe Murray. On the way on 90.
Don't let joint pain keep you off the course or trail. Eliminate that pain with Dr. Frankie of Boston Prolotherapy. Just a shout out to some locals. I'll be at the Crown Plaza tomorrow in Woburn. Set up at the Best Flippin' Card Show, so go check that out. I think the place is going to be at capacity. But good day to come out. Lots of CADs out there, and I'll be there tomorrow morning all day until about 3 o'clock. So come on by, say hello. You got cards? You're looking to sell any cards? Bring them by. I will look at them, and if you're looking to get anything graded, I will connect you to my guys that can do that for you. So got that bright and early tomorrow morning. So see you guys then. Also, what else do we have this weekend? Oh, there will be a Game 7, Pistons and Cavs. And then I can't believe Montreal has a chance to potentially go to the Stanley Cup.
I think they might be going, Joe. They're young.
Let's do this for next week. But I asked Casey Hudson this yesterday. I said, "Hey, are the Bruins losing the off season
already?"
I know we're laughing. I know I laugh. But McAvoy is going to miss 6 games. Charlie Coyle got 6 and 6. What's that do for Zaka?
Yeah, he's getting 7.5 at least.
That doesn't help them.
Help Zaka.
I mean, you lose the lottery pick too.
You certainly did.
Got porked.
Just ask Kevin Majori.
And now the Montreal Canadiens?
And they look good.
Are potentially going to beat Buffalo, the team that beat you?
Martin St. Louis, the head coach there.
Oh, by the way.
Little guy.
Should we talk about Torts?
Little Torts, huh? Talking about
Did you see that?
Murray's musings. Torts. Not happy with the suspension, so he says he's taking his ball and going home.
Torts didn't have any players available. They got fined. He got fined. They took a second-round pick from them.
$100K, too.
They advanced, right?
They advanced. Braden McNabb's suspension they were not happy with.
Second-round pick, bro.
Good. Send a message.
You think that's right? The right message?
I think it's strong, but Vegas has kind of been the. I don't want to say they've been asking for this, but haven't they been the team that's kind of pushed every button of the league since they've stepped foot into the league? And
it's true. They shouldn't deserve any preference.
I guess you should look at them kind of like, I think Vegas is great for the league. A villain. A lot of people look at them as a villain because of the cap and, Mark Stone and long-term IR and all that. But, feel how you feel. They're a very good hockey team. The goalie's a bad person by all accounts, allegedly, I think. Maybe not allegedly, but we'll say allegedly. Vegas, easy team to root against, but I think the league kind of needs villains in the NHL, and they've been the ones that have kind of pushed back against a lot of things, and now they throw a temper tantrum because of a suspension that is a rightful suspension if you've seen the hit. There's nothing to be upset about, so... torts, and maybe it's us against everybody. That's their attitude for the playoffs. But I think a second-round pick is strong, but not insane.
Certainly sent a message.
Strong.
I think the McAvoy one was strong. And I know it was stupid.
I thought 6 games was good.
So I thought it was 5, and then he got another for all the talking that he's done. When I was in Vegas, they really support that team out there. The stadium's in a fantastic spot. And when you're at the games, like when you're playing blackjack or whatever, there's the logo of the Golden Knights everywhere on the tables. They get a lot of support in that town. All the Uber drivers were like, yeah, the playoffs, last game tonight. No, I think the playoffs were starting. Anyways, that on torts. And we got 2 minutes, so I'll just vent about it real quick. But Kyle Schwarber hit 2 home runs tonight. He has 20 home runs in the first 40 games of a season. Do you know who's done that in their lives? Babe Ruth. I think Ty Cobb did it. Like, Kyle Schwarber is putting up... Kyle Schwarber, Mike Schmidt, and Raul Ibanez in 2009 did it. He had kind of an insane year with the Royals, and I know, a little, yes, a little there, but he's only behind Cy Williams in 1923.
Good year for him that year.
That's it. I don't know who. No, that's it. He has 20 home runs now. Cy Williams he tied him. He has the most home runs through 40-something games. Just think about him and Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts, they traded. Schwarber, they let go and didn't even make him an offer. Wow. They can't hit, dude. And they have 2 of the best in the game winning and hitting up big numbers. It's really hard to watch.
Cy's a name we just kind of lost at time, huh?
Yeah, no one's named Cy anymore. Instead, it's me breathing. All right, our thanks to Keagan Stiefel. Great job today from him. His first time on the radio.
Joe, just please say all your goodbyes. Very appreciative. But just before you fully sign off for the night, just take a peek at your phone. One of our dear close friends of the show, just checking in at 10:53 at night.
Nah. Street Team Joe. Of course he would drop.